Turn your perception on your intelligence. Take in how your pineal gland is observing the world. Think about how the voices in your head are observing humanity itself. Human consciousness is merely a reverberation brought forth by the self-exploratory nature of the inconceivable. Any individual who seeks notoriety seeks fruits. Chant this mantra to yourself. Go away, my own sense of inadequacy. Go away, my own sense of inadequacy. Begin to feel the heaviness of your testicles sinking into the floor. Do you notice how your head is connecting you to the world? Say to yourself, my mind is happy. Stealing can make you connected. Trees will someday ignore your sexual pleasure. The men who envy friends are the very same men who envy idols. Don't speak kindly about a co-worker, just get pregnant. Contemplate this old proverb, a junkie never has the brain. Let this ancient Chinese saying be your guide. Call your congressman if your politician is fought for. Don't write a book. Why not just try? The experience of being a reasonable individual can be a lot similar to being boiled alive. Romances can be annoying. Say to yourself repeatedly, my existence is purposeful, my existence is purposeful. Please don't eat frogs. 90% of all philosophers are sure that frogs are actually fattening. Notice the sensation of your throat reaching all the way into your intestines. Those who torture fellow citizens profit on friends. In ancient Tibet, a wise, old gnome once approached a poor Gorgon and asked her, "Tell me, my dear Gorgon, how come you are so revered, you who were such a poor Gorgon?" "The reason for is that a Gorgon is not a Gorgon in the eyes of the Lord," replied the Gorgon. The gnome had never before heard such truth spoken, and after realizing its ramifications, he was betrayed by his allies and murdered.
Okay, one of my cameras is being fucky. I'm trying to unfucky it here quick. I was trying. Oh, my glasses are dirty. You guys know that if you have glasses, you have to clean them 6 trillion times a day? Every 1 second, I have to clean my glasses for 4 seconds. Leaving me with negative 32,000 seconds. 8,000? How many seconds are in a day? 80,000. Negative 360,000 seconds. That's a lot of days. I lose 4 days for every day I day. Fuck you. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Yeah, I was trying to set up a light behind me, but Mr. 250 watt LED bulb over here is just too powerful without a softbox on it. I could put it in my softbox, but it would sear my eyeballs off. Yeah. I get something back there. It's not important right now. Esports. Oh, good. Good, and as soon as I close the filters, they fail a little. And stop failing. Fine. I don't care. No, actually I do. This one I want to finish futzing with. So let me see. If I give it a little more similarity, do I fall off? Yes, I start to. Okay, there is a sweet spot in there, though. I think that's about it. Home for a little gray. Seems fine. That seems dandy. There isn't a lot of natural light in here. I'm not a natural light guy. Not an overhead light guy. I'm not a light guy. I want perfect darkness. Oh, yeah, I have a 5080 now. Maybe I should look and see. NVIDIA Magic Face Bright Tool. NVIDIA Studio, that's what it's in. I'm not going to look it up now, but I'm going to pull it up for later. Okay, I think I have everything up. I think I'm ready. Oh, I think I'm sweaty. I got a little bit of sweat going. It was a lot. It's a lot I was doing. See the reverse mohawk in my hair. Congratulations, me, on that achievement. All set? All set? Oh, yeah. Cue. Nut. For what does one nut? Hey, thanks a lot for the sub. Box Gaming. I'm rich. What 100% of that is going to go towards greenies, actually. I need another big jar of greenies. I just put the rest in their thing. And they all got a lot of treats and a lot of drugs. So all the cats are somewhere and they're high. Crackers, how high are you? Pretty high? He's licking one of his arms while the other one holds the floor, so I think he's still pretty high. Thanks a lot for the sub box. I'm rich. Rich in spirit. Not rich in spirit either. I'm a dick. Okay. Oh yeah, no, we weren't ready. We weren't ready to suffer. Oh, yeah, 4:30 or 4 might be a little early. 5:30 might be a little late. I'm still kind of feeling it out. Looks like I have 2 interviews coming up. Well, I have at least 1 interview coming up. Maybe 2. Maybe 2 if I can convince them, I know how to do. Oh my god. I even forgot the name of it now. Azure Migrate and Azure Site Recovery, which I've never used, but I'm pretty sure you could spin up an Azure instance for free, and I could just cram it before the interview and lie. Because it's $60 an hour. Which I'm pretty sure it's big money. Oh, how you doing, Box? And it's 100% remote. $60 an hour and 100% remote. I will make some shit up for that. Yes, sir. We need this. I think I got all the pieces. Yeah, I'm doing okay. You know, unemployed and poor. Discovered today. Can't believe that didn't just work. That Walgreens is not actually the best one for your prescriptions. That camera is fucked. Maybe I'm gonna leave that up for today and then keep tweaking it. think I can put it down here, yeah, without it being in the way. Yeah. I might have to keep tweaking it, but leaving the camera view up might break something. OBS gets mad when you do that sometimes. I tried to mess with my lighting and it was a mistake. And we pay for our mistakes. In me being distracted. Okay, there we go. That actually is a lot less stupid than what I was doing last time, though. You know what we haven't done? I feel like that... See, this is the exact problem with that one level requiring esoteric knowledge to solve about the magical shell. Because now I'm like, well, what if this requires this esoteric knowledge of me doing this crazy thing? Because now he's in there. I know he's in there. I played a cool level where that was like the whole thing, is that you trap him in there, and now you do that. That could be cheese, but that could be the esoteric knowledge required to make the solution come together. That sucks. That is why you don't have a puzzle that requires you to just know that sometimes a shell will not get a coin. Oh, but he'll still die when I throw this. Interesting. That could actually be useful. I could throw this while he's in midair too, and then I keep him in the shell, get a double use on that. Yeah, actually, let's run that cheese. Let's run that cheese out. Let's run that whole cheese out, and we'll see if that's a solve or if that's a cheese. I feel like that's a cheese. Well, go away. That don't work. Little warm. Yeah, I was running around a lot. I lost my insurance, so I had to figure something out for the prescriptions that I'm out of. Really wish you could get some warning, like, oh, by the way, we're pulling your insurance. Not, oh, by the way, we emailed you 5 days after it stopped being valid that you don't have it anymore. Fuck you. We know you can't do anything because you're poor. Super fun. But Good RX just breaks down the prices for everybody. There's a couple other ones, but that seemed really easy to use, and it let me pull my prescriptions to a much cheaper in-hospital pharmacy that was a bit of a drive, but $12 instead of like $280 is a fucking godsend. Because for $280, I'll just die. Okay. Now, we want to do that. You go over there, and we're gonna put you up here. We're gonna do something while we do that. You're gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. You're just a Koopa. Okay, I think that could work. Yeah, I think that could work. I think that's potentially viable cheese here that lets us skip a step. Probably. Unless we need the little dude in there, which is really hard to figure out. We might need the dude in there. I know Carl played some of this too, so it'll be really interesting to watch his playthrough of this stuff. Hopefully he sticks it up a world at a time. It's probably a level at a time. Yeah, on the other hand, if I want to just, you know, charge into something right away, something long, I don't know. I guess it really depends on what we're doing. Or how I end up scheduling stream. I think I should really just go with whatever's comfortable. Come down here. Really wanted you to go the other way, so that I could do this better. Oh, actually. Yeah, see, that feels like it could be a solution if you were making puzzles built on difficult solves. But that also feels a little insane, like way insane for a puzzle. So it's really hard to say. Can we do that magical thing here? Can we catch him and shell jump on it without him leaving? How does that work? Oops. Well, he bites you if you don't do it fast. But I can't, even if that was a solution, I can't imagine that's a real solution in the first world, so it's probably not worth chasing around. But I don't, there might be a, I don't think there's a way to get him up any other way onto that platform or up there. So, keep doing what we're doing without the cheese. And then we'll come back and try the cheese if we end up solving it really fast. Or anybody brings me it. Hi, Crackers. Are you meowing along to the beat on purpose? Yeah, you are. Koopa. Oh. I was trying to put it under there, and then I was going to spring on top of it. Because I think I can spring on top of it, yeah. And then jump up. Although, there's no way for me to get the Bob-omb out of there before that. And that's the backwards. Hey, Barnstorm! Thanks a lot for the subscription. Look at that. I just made $6. I'm rich. Thanks a lot for the subscription. Those are going to go towards greenies. I assume Twitch will send me a payout. I'm pretty sure I've got to be really close, so it's got to get pushed over real soon here. And then I will buy a bunch of cat treats. And then I will post a picture of them on Discord. And be like, look at me, I have cat treats. They pay out at like 50 now. How you doing, Barnstorm? Nut. All nuts. All nuts. Floundering. I remember being on mp3.com back in the 2000s and getting a payout when they went under. A payout of what? What did you have on mp3.com? Like $14. Hey, back in the 2000s, that's like $12. That's like $28 now. Oh, actually, that's what I really love. I keep seeing people being like, inflation's only like 8%. Like, no, that's this year. That's like on top of all of it. Go and get a calculator that tells you what money in 2000 was worth now. Oh, wow, that's a lot more. Yeah. Yeah, bud. It's actually harder to buy a house than it used to be. Now, even if I get this up there, I mean, I guess I could kick the shell at the time, but then I don't have the shell anymore. No. I guess that's the other problem with cheese, too, is, in a something like this where you really want to have control over the player, now you don't. Now I have the agency. Can Mr. Bob-omb, can he do the thing that I need him to do over here? Doesn't matter, I have to do the P-switch first. Oh, interesting. Oh, God. Is this actually a part of it? No, he cannot flick that. Uh-oh. Now I died. Crappy band. Was actually a speed strat? Getting SD locked is a speed strat? Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll look at it later. I have some stuff on Bandcamp. No, on SoundCloud somewhere that no one will ever find. Chat could never get me drunk enough. But I don't think they ever pay me. We're well beyond that part of the internet. Now they just keep it and own it forever. Custom Kakoka, how you doing tonight? I can't tell if you're referencing Coco or cloacas. Actually blow up the block with the same method. Don't know how I didn't see it. Oh, well, that'll happen. Is that the same? Is that it fixed now so I can wander into it and get soft locked again? Oh. Oh my god. Custom cloaca. Thanks for dropping that in there. We'll get there in just a sec here. Well, I think we might have found level-breaking cheese here. But I'm still not positive on order of operations. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, this might work. The name is a typo I'm stuck with for 2 months. Oh, does Twitch let you change your name? Custom Coco. Ah. For your benefit, I would lie and say it's on purpose so that some dickhead in a larger chat isn't like, oh, I'm gonna go park the name he wants. Because people are horrible. See, this was my problem with this, a little earlier with this, that previous level requiring me to have secret knowledge of coins don't get collected by, ceiling release buzzies. Will other levels require that type of solution? And if they do, work. Like now, how do I determine if this is definitely cheese or not? Doing the magic thing. Custom Coco in California. Can you just make something up? I do feel like that's a lot harder to set up than necessary, but I also feel like we've had a little bit of that already. Oh, actually, we don't really need that platform. Turtle! Back off. Yeah, we don't need that platform. We can make something else work here. So I could bring the shell in there to get out after I flip the switch. And then, okay, maybe that's what we're doing, actually. That way I can bring the shell. I can leave the dude down there, the little walker, the naked Koopa. What the hell is that guy called? Nude Koopa man? Beach Koopa? I think it's Beach Koopa, isn't it? I remember it pissing me off. Yeah, Beach Koopa? Yeah, that's weird. Is this a one-screen puzzle? Yeah, more or less. I'm pretty sure there isn't another screen. It's Sean Hip's World of Making Me Angry. I believe that's the long, full official title. There's been some really, really great puzzles, but that sometimes require forbidden knowledge. Okay, so I can leave the little turd down here, so we can just toss him over there. And then instead of breaking that, let's leave it because we know we don't need to break it. I think the easiest way to do that is this. Should work. Koopa, fuck off. I wish you had a little toilet to go into. I could get you when I need you. I don't need this. May need this. Don't touch me. This is mine, not yours anymore. Borrowing this. So that lets me do this. Oh shit. Wait, nope. That works. Yeah, that works. Oh, that has absolutely no benefit for me whatsoever. I can't set that up ahead of time because that is one way. I have to do this in the correct order. So the POW must be first because the P-switch must... No, yeah, the P-switch must be next. And then I must go through the one-way. Okay. Actually, I think I have it. We're not going to spend forever on this, but I am going to keep working on it. Hey, my timer froze. Let me exit and re-enter here and see if it fixes itself, because I like having a little timer. I'm going to see if at least the idea I have works, and then I'm going to quit before I start hammering against the wall here. We'll be here for a few minutes yet. Beach. We don't even have a beach. We have no capacity to give them a beach to be on. Reach Koopa? Because we've breached their shell? I have one of the 1-2s. Yeah, it's one of the second puzzles in the pile. And they are optional puzzles, so we could skip this one if we don't know it, but I also feel like at least taking a solid crack at it and trying to get a good idea is, you know, useful if the creator wants feedback, which I'm sure he doesn't. You don't make a puzzle super world and then publish it and get it all over, and then you want feedback to go back and fix it. You're committed once it's a super world, I'm pretty sure. That's not gonna stop me. That I can just do. No, I want the POW first. Yeah, I want the POW first. So, let's see if we can do the magic, and then we'll grab the little guy and hit the POW. We don't know if we'll need the little guy. That does not work. That was extremely incorrect. And then after we do that, we should be able to bring the shell up here and hit this, and then kick the shell in there. Drop the shell in there and bounce off him. Kick the shell in there and go over him. Is the shell really a solution to that hole? I don't know if that shell is even a solution to that hole. But I definitely don't feel like the spring is. What in the fuck are we doing here? Well, I'm kind of feeling like every idea I've had is wrong. Oh, the timer did restart. I don't know why it freezes sometimes. Wish Traffic Cone still loved Mario Maker. He's free. Asshole. Okay, if we put this somewhere we can hit it with our head, we can hit it. Oh, for fuck's sake. I get that puzzles would work less in Super Mario World because this engine is fixed in a specific way, so it's not like you can add in mechanisms. It's a lot harder to teach somebody a puzzle and set up a puzzle in a game that has fungible mechanics. But good God, do I wish we had better mechanisms to allow the player to like reset rooms to specific states and just some very light scripting. Little checkboxes that say this enemy always respawns when you go through a door, that kind of thing would just be amazing. Go up there. You come here. Just assume we don't need that guy. But I think my assumption on this P-switch is probably wrong. Actually. That works. That does work. We can get the Bob-omb through there. We can't do anything with it, though. Like, getting him over there while he's spicy doesn't do shit for us. We need to get him into that hole with the P-switch triggered. Or we need to do nothing. I feel like there's no way this is viable. But I have no idea what else would be. The fucking POW somehow? And we weirdly, like, corner jump over? There's absolutely no way a puzzle level expects me to do that. I don't even think if we set that up correctly that we would make it through there. I think we're always going to bonk. If there wasn't a ceiling there, I could absolutely see that being the solution. Where's my scribbler? That single tile. Oh, I'm in the way over here. Yeah, there's a P-switch here that I was in the way of. This single tile ceiling makes me think there's no way we're using a Troopa shell there. So it must somehow be the POW, but it can't ever possibly be the POW because how could it be? Which then brings me back once again to, do we need the secret? Do we need the secret knowledge of turtles and the rules that they break when you touch them at the right time? You go there. Oh, nope, actually we need you still. We need you still and I'm stupid. Interesting. Probably not relevant, but interesting. Sports. Sports. I had really disappointing lunch. We had to go to a hospital pharmacy, so we went to the hospital cafeteria because they have burgers for $2 for $1.80. And they're good. But instead I took a gamble. Oh, good. Give me one of those. Give me one of those. Took a gamble on the beef tips, and it was horrible. It was really, really horrible. Then I also got a baked potato with chili in it, because I thought there's no way they could possibly fuck that up. How could you fuck up a baked potato? But they figured it out. They managed to get the baked potato to be really mealy and horrible. I don't know how you get a baked potato to be mealy and horrible, but god damn it, they did it. Maybe they bake it, then they microwave it? Maybe they microwave it, then bake it? No. Microwaved and then baked works great. And microwaved and boiled works great. But not for a baked potato, but doesn't fuck up the texture to pre-cook in the microwave a little. So God only knows what they're doing. Now let's grab this. Oop. Too early. Yeah, see, it feels like we wouldn't... There's no way we would do that. But I also can't think of another way to deal with that area there and maintain things. Because then if we have that guy, we can bounce... We can jump up to him. Can we jump on him up there? No, we can't. I'm gonna say we could jump up to him and bounce off of him up there. But I don't think we can, because that's what I was thinking, is maybe I can carry the spring in there, and maybe if I drop the spring down through the hole, that'll let us through. Down through that hole there. But I don't think it will. It might. It might. Shit. This isn't the puzzle he named Catch 20. No, Bob-omb won't either. Yeah, even the lit Bob-omb won't, and there's no way we'd have time to cross twice with the lit Bob-omb. I'm definitely low on ideas here. Hop in, do the thing. See, we can do that, and he will revert to Walker. Up there. Which we can almost make use of. I just don't know how. We could bounce on him and get up there. And then he'd go back in the shell again, so we could bounce on him again. But that doesn't get... Oh, shit. There's no way, right? There's no way that's the solution, is getting him in there and getting him to drop down and then bouncing on his corpse after, timing it out as we run off the P-switch there. Seems like madness. How high will this bounce us? Will this bounce us high enough to get on there? Yeah, we hit the ceiling there, so yeah, it will. Then we preserve that. Oh, see, that's not solution still. We'd have to be able to get around him. So we'd have to do the magic trick with the shell into this area and have him revert into a walker on that side somehow. Oh, actually, we could make that happen. God damn it. This actually seems like it might be the solution. Was the fucking Super World book... Were both paths requiring you to have, like, incredibly hard to access information? That'll make me sad. We can just leave that there. I feel like the way I'm doing this is really clunky. This is insane, right? This is completely insane. Yes, this is completely insane. I can't help but feel like that might work. But I also I feel like that has to be cheese. And I feel like pursuing it is going to make it hard for me to see the correct answer. But I feel like not knowing if I need secret information, like if I need to use this extremely fringe mechanism or not, and whether or not it's cheese, makes it really difficult to tell what I'm doing here. Because I guess he could have just selected a Buzzy... No, Buzzy Beetle would leave. It has to be somebody who stays put. It could have been Galumba, maybe? Galumba stays put, right? Or whatever his goddamn name is, the other one? Goombrat? Very hard to say. Let's look at some other things, because that seemed like crazy cheese. Did I record a 30-second video? Yeah, I did not catch any of what we just did there. Good. Good for me. Good for me. Ugh. I could see what this one was. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm concerned that this level was the other one where we needed to know the secret coin thing and couldn't proceed without the secret coin. So very weird. I hope that's not the case. Hello? Yeah, I'm on a call with the internet. Let's see here. Mindstorm, let's see what you got. Is this the boss fight? Or XG? MW2? 60G. They are cats. You can't just turn the nickname that you made up for the little one into a name for cats. You gotta calm down. Wizrobes. Kind of puzzles always seem to have obscure mechanics. Yeah, and I don't necessarily think an obscure mechanic like that ruins a puzzle, right? But I do feel like you need to find a way to organically demonstrate it to the player for them to expect it. Those were a lot of wrong choices. Awesome. Oh. I'm having trouble feeling out if we are changing the switch to the beat or if it's just kind of changing. Changing with the visibility of the red and green guy, or red and blue guys? Yeah, I mean, it is just changing when I need it. It's not forcing a wait or anything, which was my initial concern with it. Like, is it going to change on me and I'm supposed to wait or do something? Okay, now it definitely feels like it's the beat. I guess, yeah, it felt like it wasn't. Oh, I see. That's pretty cute. Does he doesn't want to fire. Yeah, I'm drinking coffee. Are you standing behind me and just sniffing him? You're lucky the internet can't see you. Just standing back there sniffing him and saying he smells good. Sniffing redeem. TWwinrova died fast. All he got was drugs sprinkled on his head. There, he gets... Really? Go for the other one that's on the thing. He's getting some treats. Heidi can't be bothered to use a channel point reward. Oh, okay. Now they're big. Now they're together. How are you a sponsor? I pay for the internet. Yeah, that doesn't make you a sponsor. I'm not a sponsor of this house. It makes you my roommate? The sponsor gives money. Give me money. That's what I thought. Heidi is no longer a sponsor. The beat is harder to sniff out in this one. On this side of things. Okay, it's when it touches the on-off switch. I see it. Force. Ow. Little tough to get in there and get a shot off. Especially since I'm gonna need 6. I'm gonna give you a beat. Bye. I'm gonna park one. Wow. 7? 7 hits? There we go. Aw, the switch doesn't stop flipping. That's fine. I feel like TWinrova's still alive. Wait, did TWinrova stay alive? Oh, I see this one. I can see this one. You didn't even trick me. Gonna blow up some of Zelda's face again. Dance? Oh, missed it. GG. You can get 2 times per cycle if you're quick. I felt like I was pretty quick. Yeah, pretty neat. Pretty neat little fight. Yeah, it feels like it might be a little tight. I wonder if some people will get stuck waiting for it to flip and then jumping. And then feeling like they can't ever get it off. And then get back out of there. Yeah, did TWinrova make it out? I know we see TWinrova a lot more outside of Ocarina of Time, but I don't remember if they died in Ocarina of Time. I feel like you kill them after and they melt or something. Do they melt? Do they do like a melting Wicked Witch thing? They're... Oh no, that's not the green screen failing. That's the giant blue enter button. They both die and turn into angels? There's no way they turn into angels. Their ghosts have wings? And then bicker about which one is older? Okay. NB9. Let's see what you got here. Custom Cloaco. 5. LS. Q1G. Well, even if they're twins, one gets pushed out first. That's how twins work. One of them leaves the hole first. That one's older. This level has cats and fish. The cats, Malevolent Revenge. The cat has a grudge and intends on making this level your personal hell. Uh-oh. My cat doesn't even want to be in frame. Hot dog, go in the middle. That's where the drugs are. What are you licking the outside for? Whiskers. Cute. Ron, world record? Oh, was there a person on the world record? I should know. Ron D. Plume. I don't know who that is. Okay, so troll level. It tells you to tell me if it's troll level, so I can be mentally prepared and prepare my time for it, but okay. But I also have concerns when people don't tell you it's a troll level, that it's a Timmy troll level. Nope. Strongly recommend reading the troll guide. If you want to make troll levels, people are looking for jokes. But I'm not gonna suck shit out of a tube for however long that level is. Super World. I'd rather get mad at this Super World. But if you ever decide to make good levels, feel free to bring them. Not that one, though. Oh, Barnstorm, you dropped another one in there. Yeah, let's go to that. Then we'll come back and yell upon the puzzle. 6. P8. Looked away. Oh, it was a soft lock. It was just like you go in a pit and you get soft lock. 6P8. QHG. And it was like right out the gate. So it was really clearly Timmy stuff. Timmy, let me know if you are underage so that I do not use too vulgar of language, because I would not like to tell a minor to shove glass into his pee hole. That would be unethical. And I can't make jokes about how cool it is to take pills from your parents' thing to a minor. That's why you have to tell me, so I don't accidentally do. Hyrule Reprise. Swift reprisals. I immediately abandoned my link power that I probably need. Where Death Mountain? sounded a little weird there for a sec. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. Oh, I think maybe it was it watching B9? It was watching somebody. We rated into somebody who had, like, and I know B9's not like a super small stream, but it was a small number of viewers, and it really felt like, might have been him. It might have been somebody else. I don't know. It really felt like those terrible Timmy trolls that, that's one thing I hadn't thought of, is a lot of people don't want to lose a viewer and don't want to shit on somebody, and they suffer. They sit there and they suffer the stupid level, and grind it out because I feel like they have to. And that makes me even sadder about terrible levels. Like, not even levels that are outside of, like, what people want to play, or people who don't like troll levels because they don't like being the butt of a joke. But yeah, poorly made Kaizo and Timmy trolls and Bean Burrito shit. And not just like the, oh, DGR sucks shit out of a tube, I should make shit for him to suck out of my tube. Which I hate. I really hate that. Like, I have not changed my perspective on how much I hate that. Sucking shit for content is prostitution. DGR is prostitute. I had not ever considered how that holds smaller streamers hostage and how cruel that is. And even if you're not really thinking about it, it's still cruel to be that horrible. To not recognize that they are likely suffering, and that they don't want to suffer. No one wants to suffer. Even if their goals are the dumbest possible goals of, like, I need to have all the viewers so that I can be the best at having a persona that succeeds on Twitch, and then I make a meager living doing this, or whatever dumb shit. It works both ways because yeah, I guess that's kind of the funny flip side, is there are, I mean, I still think everyone would be happy. Hi, buddy. Everyone would be happier and more watchable if we all had good levels. Like, even an unwatchable streamer would be more watchable if they were playing objectively good levels. And I'm sure some people want to see suffering. I don't need to kill him. I just want to. Some people want to see suffering, but there's good suffering. There's good pain, right? There's sadism and there's masochism. And I guess it feels almost like some of the criticisms for the porn industry when you have, I missed a lot of coins, and I know this is the end. Yep, there it is. It's right there. It feels like you're in a, it feels like such a manipulative and weird position. So even if streamers are stupid and terrible, I would still rather they have good levels. GG. I'm gonna do it faster now, even though it's an auto scroll. Oh yeah, I should go put a little note so I know the next time he pops up too. Oh, thank you, Twitch's weird little custom nickname note field. Custom Cloaca makes titty trolls. There we go. And I think that I am as nice as I can be with even bad trolls that are trying. Yeah. One of the troll levels I played yesterday was from somebody I had previously been. Oh, I gotta get in the pipe faster. Had been extremely critical of a level they made previously. They collaborated with someone else, and it was just solid. It started a little rough, and it turned into something really great. Esports. Ow. I guess you have to know where it ends to get in the pipe at the right time. And it's never going to be faster if I'm at the checkpoint. Yeah, somebody else can be faster. And even when it's a pretty rough, like it seems clear it's gonna be a pretty rough troll level, but might have some redeeming features. That one did not seem like it. It seemed, my immediate impression was, uh-oh, Timmy level. But like bad troll level, is please God read the troll guide, go in the Discord, you do all this, click the links, have this up before I start coming down on you. Oh. But I do recognize that if my immediate response is, hey, Columbus, how you doing? Yeah, I'm trying to move back to 4, back a little early again. Seeing if that works a little bit better for me. It doesn't seem like it does, but I'm trying to get back to exercising this week, too. Despite, advice of my doctor. I lost my insurance? I don't know. Hernia doesn't seem any better, but it doesn't seem any worse, and nothing I do exacerbates it, and I still think they might be wrong. But I want to see something change before I stop exercising for several months straight, because it's been too long. It's been too long. If something gets worse, I'll do something about it. But yeah, so a little earlier this week, maybe earlier next week, maybe not. Maybe I'll shift it around some more. Maybe I'll get a job by accident, and then it'll get ruined, and I will almost for sure stop streaming for a couple of weeks if I get a job. It'll be tough to pile all that stuff on top of me. Or maybe we'll just do like a long stream on the weekend. Did you just go under my chair and bonk my butt? That's really cute, but don't go under my chair. Don't go under my chair, little buddy. You want to come up here? Want to come up here? Is that ups? No, that's the opposite of ups. He does not want ups. Columbus, how you doing tonight? So, like, I think we're kind of past the point of thinking this out. We'll take another crack at it, but I feel like we're in a... I need a camera. I need a camera that I can just instantly turn on with a button and point at these guys. I know the NDI camera can kind of work that way. They're being really cute. Good, that's good. I might even have the NDI. For your security, draw the pattern when you don't want to. Well, but thanks for dropping something in there. You guys gonna do it? Oh, they left. Oh, they left. We do have the NDI source on this scene, so I could have pointed it at them, but I fucked it up. Was the ant war going? Oh, man. Was it going bad? Yeah, oh yeah, I'm in the way. Sorry about that. Yeah, I need a channel point reward for get the fuck out of the way. That ideally is hooked up to an automatic action. Whoa! 2 raids! 2 raids and the thing didn't go off? When the overlay's hidden, does it not go off? There it is. When the overlay's hidden, it doesn't go off. Oh, hello, Fringe, and Zacharias. It queued. It either queued or it skipped the first one. Thanks a lot for the raid. Deletion gays? What's a deletion gay? Oh. So, what's a deletion gay? What were you guys streaming? You guys must have been streaming something together, right? What's a deletion gay? Hi, we play Mario Maker. If you guys have Mario Maker levels, welcome raiders. Give them to me. Pop them in the queue and I'll play them and I'll tell you what I think. For now, what we're going to do when we raid is we're going to look at my cats because, you know, they deserve it. So let's do that. Because that's, let's be honest here, that's half of what the stream is me putting treats in cats, which we're going to go do right now. NDI camera should hopefully be working. Yes, it is. There's chat. Now you get to watch it. It's a variant of DPS gay, which is more burst focused. It sounds like, you know, like a single use gay, like deletion gays. Like afterward. Oh, 30XX. Oh yeah, 30XX is co-op, right? Like, you know, topped and then gone. You're just gone after. The stream is mostly cats. They're also on the stream all the time. They're also excited all the time. we're just gonna do it for free when I got treats back here. These treats. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go up here. This is what we do. Hunting more Chivos. Are there co-op achievements? I feel like that would make me mad because I never have anybody to play co-op stuff with, but I'd probably ignore them. I have the tiniest hole ever in it. Oops. Please clean that, Crackers. Thank you. This one's Hot Dog. This one's Pud. And this one is Crackers. Crackers bites. Affectionately. Oh, solo or co-op. That's good. It's probably a little easier co-op. But like achievements or like unlocks that require multiplayer always make me a little sad when you can't find anybody to play with. But yes, there are these cats here. This one has cute beans, and sometimes, oh, he did too many drugs today and he's grumpy. He'll hold your hand while you're giving him treats. Usually he'll let you do whatever you want, but he does not want me to show you his beans today. This one will, if I let him eat the whole treat. Pretty nicely clipped claw. Stop licking me. Show him your beans. Fine. No beans. No beans for anybody. This is a bean-free environment. Let's see if we can get them to lick each other. None of them require co-op. You can unlock all of them co-op. That's good. Probably just makes it a little easier then. I don't mind that. I don't mind when the whole game is a little easier or really fun co-op. Like Binding of Isaac's original co-op, I know they added something else in now that's probably better, but the original thing where they split the HP is out of control. Like, unbelievably difficult. They're pretty good cats. Yeah, Crackers bites treats to try and get all of them. He'll bite you if you're too close to the treats, and sometimes for fun. Stop trying to steal the treats. I'm trying to go fast, because there'll probably be more treats for you guys later. I guess we could save half of it, right? We don't want to give Crackers too much, because if Crackers gets too much treat, he barfs, even though there's fucking 18 pounds of that guy. 18 pounds of this big dude. This is a little bear. Who makes this noise when he eats. What are you going to do if I give it to you? You're just going to gnaw on it like a bone? There's a little bit left in there. There you go. It's gone. It's gone now. It's over. Don't lick me. I'm not a treat. He's a big boy. Hot Dog, come be next to him so it's more obvious. And then the last part of treats, and this is a channel point reward, but we also do it when we raid, is we throw drugs directly at this cat and over here. He likes the drugs on his face. That's preferable to him. He will lick them off, and someone else will lick him too. Yeah, you're high now. They've had a lot of drugs today. Doo-doo-doo. We think you're a treat. I don't have an awe sound effect. Just that one. Oh, yeah, they're pretty good kitties. They're pretty good kitties. Did I miss anything in chat? When I transfer over, sometimes it's hard. It looks like I did it. Yeah, so we have one thing in queue from Colombit. And, we'll come to that in a minute here. I'm gonna be sad at this, Puzzle Super World a little bit more. That I cannot figure out. So how was the stream? I assume good. Oh, wait, I fucked it up. Maybe I didn't, actually. Did a little. I think it's recoverable. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Got one of three you were going for. Oh, yeah. Oh, what was it? Dead Cells. Dead Cells goddamn, timer doors kill me because I can't not wander everywhere. I know that I should go faster, especially early, but I want to go everywhere, and then it's over. I ruined it. Give me that. Give it back to me. There we go. Okay. He made my hands smell like cat treats. Thanks, Crackers. Oh yeah, let me hide the overlay. Cats will still be in the way, but there's that. I did not realize hiding the overlay, disabling that one input, would, disable the raid noise, but that's one that I want to not miss. I would feel really bad if I completely missed a raid because I wasn't looking at it and didn't hear the sound. So, make sure raid works. Well, overlay is hidden. Set filter for overlay transparency instead of disabled. There we go. Made a note. Made a note, did a thing. Yeah, I have it. I have barely played it. We talked about it a little bit last time, though. I really like what they did with the graphics in the follow-up to 20XX. It's on the list. It's on the list, but the list is so long. The list is so goddamn long. And it's one of those things that I'll go on a kick on. I'll get on like a bad Metroidvania kick, and then usually I'll get sucked into some, Oh shit, no, we have to do the thing again. Then I'll get sucked into, some roguelikes. Pitch Shifter, how you doing tonight? Thanks for dropping something in there. I'm doing this level. I mean, this feels insane. Oh, that's wrong. Yeah, that's wrong. I have no idea how I am supposed to cross that gap. I know there are a couple of ways for me to manipulate and maneuver that Koopa Troopa up and around using either the crazy mechanic or the not crazy mechanic. The problem is I almost for sure need to be able to jump on him to get up there after we kick this, while also carrying the spring, which doesn't seem possible because the P-switch has to come before or after I throw the POW, and after I throw the POW I have to come up and get this Bob-omb and bring him through this little one-way area here, and then bring him over here with the P-switch active so I can drop the bomb in there and blow up that wall, and then get through there while the P-switch is still active, or get in there and get out, probably. And it seems like a stack of order of operations setups that are exceptionally difficult to pull off. But because a previous level required us to have extremely forbidden knowledge, yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing this. I'm angry at this, which covers up the anger about everything else. Like the fake ceasefire and others. Yeah, I have to move on from this pretty quick here. I think we have to just call it quits on this puzzle and move on with the super world. But I definitely feel like I'm put in a position where I may be required to use fringe mechanisms to get through. And I honestly can't tell if it's cheese or not. Give me that. Esoteric mechanisms? Ugh. Is there anything with the POW where, like, if the POW is far enough away from the Koopa Troopa, it won't damage the Koopa Troopa? Even then, we still wouldn't really get any different order of operations other than... Let's try that. We can get all the way to the other side. Like when, yeah. I like when easy to understand mechanisms get you. I don't know. I might just be bumping against the design goal of the super world, which I have no idea what it is. I just had it brought and then continued. Can you throw the POW while the shell moves? Would it die? Yeah, we can have the shell bouncing around, or we can have it in midair, which is what we were doing to set up the back in shell thing, where you can get the Koopa Troopa to go back in the shell, but still manipulate the shell really quickly before you use the shell, which lets you keep the Beach Koopa inside and move him somewhere else with the shell, which might be required, it might not. What I'm starting to wonder here is we can get up there without it, but we can't get up on the right under the on-off switch. Because that's what I was wondering. If there's a point where we can be far enough away, but I think it will always kill him. I think that it will always kill the Koopa Troopa, no matter what. I guess we can get over there and test it. I'm pretty sure that this won't, matter. Koopa keep jumping on the spring. Will Koopa die from POW? We can get him on the spring, and then he probably will not die. But then we can't do very much else up here. Like, the problem is the order of operations here is that, working backwards. Here's my draw on stream tool. Working backwards, our goal is to blow out this block here by putting the Bob-omb here. These will need to be coins, which we will get from this P-switch here. Throwing this POW will knock this coin here down and drop out this Bob-omb, which we need to grab while the P-switch is active. After we throw... We can throw the POW at any point, but we don't want it to kill the Koopa Troopa, who was up there, which we'll need for something. So working backwards, we need to throw the POW to get rid of the munchers that are in the way. But we need to preserve this Koopa Troopa for question mark. Fuck you. And then probably to get out of here, because that's what we've been bumping on, is you have to come up here and press this POW. And when you do that, these are coins. And there is nothing we can do about that. We can kick the shell in there, but a shell bouncing around in here is not enough to get out. Even a shell with a Beach Koopa in it that wakes back up doesn't seem to be enough to get out effectively. So I have no fucking idea how we're supposed to deal with that. My best guess is that somehow we're supposed to bring the spring in here, and the spring dropped here will move it to just like in the middle, I'm guessing, a little bit. And then we'll be able to bounce on that and maybe sneak under the ceiling and get over to there. That's my best fucking guess for what we're doing in there. There's no power-ups or any type of thing that make my life any easier in here to get through the spikes or anything else like that. We could maybe spin jump on a Bob-omb, but I have no idea how we would get the bomb back then. And the bomb is already going to be lit if we're doing that because he's in a pit over there. We might be able to put the spring under the Bob-omb first, and then he could walk out of there, but I don't know if we can really work him down from there into a position where he can do that. That might be the actual solution. But yeah, it's just there's a shitload of things here without setting a really clear goal for the player. Makes it really, really difficult to determine what's necessary. And then I keep coming back to it. I know I'm harping on it, but the bizarre mechanism required in a previous level, where Buzzy Beetle that was on a ceiling would not collect a coin when he falls off the ceiling, but would collect a coin after the player interacts with him. Not only was I not aware of that, but I don't know how anyone would become aware of that without it being told to them explicitly. So the solution to that puzzle was being a part of a chain letter, I guess. So you guys better tell 10 of your friends about that secret, or you'll have bad luck for 10 years. And your genitals will get 10 inches smaller, weirder, in whatever direction you don't want them to go. They'll become 10 inches more unwieldy. Let's see here. We can get him down from here. We need this to free him. But we can do that. That might be intended. But then we can't really manipulate him further unless the cheesy thing that I think is required. We can do this, and then we can probably bounce off him and get up there. Oh, fuck me. But then how are we putting the spring under there first? Like, the number of variables here that it's very difficult to experiment with, too. I think whatever the design goal here is just outside of my pleasure space. As much as I like puzzles, I do have a pretty strong commitment to not... Like, if I can't easily experiment with the mechanics in the game, like Baba Is You? Baba Is You's great, because it encourages experimentation, and experimentation is organic and teaches you. And it teaches you things that you'll need in later levels, and it teaches you while you're learning the level. Esports. So there's a lot of opportunities for emergent gameplay, and having a really good time solving puzzles. Mario Maker relies on a lot of knowledge we already have, and a lot of expectation we already have. And you're welcome to subvert those things, but I want to understand if that is necessary, I guess. Yeah, somebody should do a puzzle guide, and they should disinclude Mr. Hip. Like, what's his name? Schleck. Schleck's puzzles. Some have definitely been too tough for me that I am unable to make progress in, but in general, I feel like they well reflected, player understanding. Well reflected what players should be able to solve or experiment out themselves. That's certainly a thing that happened. Well, even if we do that, we want to get the Koopa down first no matter what. Because there doesn't seem to be another way to do that other than with the spring or the POW, and the spring's easier. Doesn't seem like it matters. I will move on from this in a moment. I'm gonna play with the tools we have and then give up. Cry. I got that weird stitch thing again. I don't know what happens. Wasn't lifting or doing anything crazy today. Okay. Hi, crackers. Now, instead of anything else here, let's... Koopa Troopa, calm down. No, we want to bring the spring up there. Okay. So let's put the POW there. And let's bring this... Okay. I swear we can get up there with the spring. Okay. The problem is we either have to get that... No, if we commit the spring to that, there's no way for us to get him down. There's no way for us to get back out of here without somehow flipping that turn block. Maybe we could do that with the shell, and we could put the shell in there, but then how the hell are we getting to the POW? God. Nothing about the setup of this level is conducive to experimentation either. You really have to be capable of, like, the mental rotation of each component to do anything. Yeah, I don't know if it's inherently bad. No, I do. I think you can make a solid argument that, oh, fuck off. That this is shitting the bed a little bit on reasonable player expectation. And what you expect of the player. And I mean, it's pretty much end of life for Mario Maker at this point, right? But I do think I should have the... I think what puts me in such a negative headspace with it is the previous forbidden mechanism, secret mechanism that most people won't know is a thing. Now I have an additional piece that I have to put into every puzzle and see if it fits, which is rough. Like I could set it off in. I could set it in there. Then I could use it and then probably get it before the Bob-omb. Maybe that's part of what we're doing. Maybe we need the other thing, the other crazy thing. That does make use of the little guy. What I'm trying to set up here. Damn. God damn, do I wish we could have, like, another really nice thing would be checkpoints that just save room states. So that I don't have to do this 30-second fucking setup 75,000 times while I try to experiment. Come here, Stinky. Oh, why couldn't you go the other way? Why do you crowd me? Okay. I still have no idea how this results in a crossable thing on the other side. That's the other thing that's a little annoying here. Is like, I can do stuff that'll work, that will let me extract things in a different order here. But I have no idea how this presents me a different way through that mess. Because I can kick this, and I can jump off it to get up there. That seems tough, especially to not have some kind of setup for the player. But it could be possible that I'm supposed to do that, and then, I guess, jump on the platform. We can hit the POW now, and that'll send this guy up there. I can do that and put him in there, but then what? Maybe I could bring him down here and bring him up into that hole to cross with? But if I use him to cross the hole, how the fuck would I ever get him back out of there? Bringing a turtle shell over on the other side isn't going to do anything. Hitting the POW now isn't going to do anything. Nothing. I'm still in a position where nothing gets me through this down here. If I kick the shell into... Oh, shit. Okay, was that the whole setup? Is you're trying to subvert order of operations here? Is I'm supposed to kick the shell into the hole in the lower right? Out of order? And that mostly was the correct setup? The shell will collect the coins, and then I can wait out the P-switch. Oh. Yeah, that feeling. Oh, Tanuki Dan. For a second, I thought it was Bergdorf. Dan's still playing Mario Maker, right? I feel like I'm not really active on Twitter so much. And that was where I saw and occasionally interacted with Dan. Now I'm unaware. Now I'm unaware if he still exists. Ugh. A little less, yeah. That happens. That happens when you like the one game and then the one game kind of falls off. I know he was doing some Super Mario World stuff too. Which, you know, is the ideal pipeline. We'll get there. We will get there. Not sure he'll ever really stop. Okay. No, I think we're still good. Yeah, this is what we want. Yeah. I think this is what we want. So, do we want to bring the spring up there? Yeah. No, let's put the shell. Let's do everything we did last time. But we're going to collect those coins on the right with the shell instead of shit our pants for no reason. Can we collect that coin? Oh, okay. Yoshi puzzle was fair at least. Yeah. Yeah, the early puzzles were really entertaining and satisfying. That one with the secret coin is where things fell off. Esports. Do we need the bomb to walk down there? I guess we don't need the bomb to walk down there, so then if what we're doing is timing out the POW hit, and when we collect those coins, my original assumptions on order of operation were wrong. And then what we want to do is preserve shell for coin collection. Yeah. We might need that little turd still. I do not know. Can we do this? Oh, fuck me. Fuck me! If I kick it up there, I think I can get it. God damn it. The commitment to one-room puzzles, too. When you start doing that, man, it makes you such a goddamn dickhead about, giving the player room to maneuver. I mean, I know that wasn't the solution, but it's still tight. Too tight. Maybe we do want to throw the POW while we're doing that. Let me do that, because then we preserve the little fucking beach Koopa. Yeah, I know I'm getting a little grumpy. The thing that sets me off here is that extra piece that I don't know if I need it. Now what I feel like in this puzzle super world is that I have a puzzle piece that may go in every puzzle. Fuck. And it may go in no additional puzzles. But I always have to check and think about it, because if I need it and don't think about it, I will be stymied infinitely and frustrated. But if I don't need it, yeah, it's bad on both sides. There's no good outcome. I either don't need it and I'm annoyed that I don't need it, or I do need it and will be annoyed if I don't think about it. Fuck you, Koopa. Fuck you, Koopa Troopa. Let's assume we don't need the turd for now. I think this'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Oh, but see, now we're still down a piece for getting up there, aren't we? Yeah. I can get to the P-switch now, actually. And he can collect those. But I can still walk back. So I just need to get up there still. So we might need the little fucking Koopa. So we might need to do the stupid thing that I was thinking about. So now I'm back again, once again, thinking, okay, do I need the secret knowledge or not? Yeah, because we're not making it up there without it. Can you do spring drops? I don't think I can. Yeah, I mean, that's a different order. That's a setup that's a little bit differently ordered. That will let me get the Bob-omb and bring it down here. Oh, interesting. Yeah, okay. I think we don't need to do the secret thing. We just need to preserve the little turd. So we need to throw the POW at that one spot. Okay, yeah. I'm on it. I'm on a path here. We're gonna stick to it for a sec. This would be less annoying then if I didn't need the POW to get up to there. Okay. Fuck off, you little dickhead! God damn it. Yeah, it definitely feels like it has more than necessary. And that might not even necessarily be a problem to solve it iteratively, like the way that we were doing it. But then when I'm still trying to figure out, like, well, do I need to do this weird thing with the Koopa that I learned about? It was in a pretty prominent level from a relatively well-known, you know, contributor to Mario Maker stuff. Maybe. Shit. very hard to keep this many plates spinning. No, we have to throw the POW there. We actually have to get the timing right for any of this to work. Yeah, if we bounce the POW there, that doesn't work. Oh, God damn it! And at this point, I can't see any other solution making sense. But this could still be wrong. This could still be cheese. That's also the problem with Didn't damn the beavers, did it? He gave the beavers the ability to make dams? What? Do what now? Oh, I said God. I bet I said God damn it over and over. Probably it. Yeah, he has to hit the spring the right way too on the way down. There's just a lot. There's a lot that must be done. Let's go around you here. I think we want to get the shell up there next. Yeah, I think that's a good bet. And then we can do the P switch. Go that way, fucker. And then maybe we put the spring in the middle there so we can kind of get up on both sides? Is the thought there? I don't know what the purpose for that one way is. I feel like there's still something we're missing. Okay. I think that's it. I think that sets everything off. Yeah, now we will use the spring to get up there, maybe? I think that sets everything up. Shit. He won't break that block, so somehow we have to get over there. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, it's too many fucking moving parts. Don't think there's a way for us to collect that coin. So we either have to time it out to make sure that's spinning before we go, and then wait. No, there's no way that'll survive a P switch. Oh. Oh, God. Yeah, he will not hit that. No matter what we do, he will not turn that block. Turtle Shell will. He can't. Even if we spin jump on him, right? Yeah. But break it. I can't think of a way for us to set up the shell to turn that block and still have the shell in there to collect those coins. It's too many moving pieces, which might not feel like a problem, but I also feel like I really want to boo it. I really want to boo it because I can't tell what mechanics are necessary and what aren't. Do I need the secret Beach Koopa technique to move him somewhere else? Am I using the Beach Koopa the way that I did? Am I missing something else entirely? But I definitely feel like you piss in the punch bowl a little bit when you introduce a mechanism like the one that we saw in... I don't remember where it was labeled. I don't remember where it was in the Super World. Maybe we'll be able to move on from it. Probably at the bottom here, huh? This one, the Catch-22 puzzle. Which wasn't even really about a Catch-22. It was about knowing ahead of time that fuzzy beetles are magical. in limited circumstances. So if we kept him rolling, he won't collect a coin when he gets to here, but otherwise will. Which, I mean, that's not a puzzle, that's a secret. That's a complicated secret. And that setup of having to... I mean, you're not even going to experiment that out because it's such a strange mechanism. It's hard to figure out what you're doing with the Buzzy, but it just feels like he's up there to prevent introduction at the wrong point in your general order of operations puzzles. So I guess it feels like it falls apart when you introduce something like that. Moving on. Do 61D. Page 6F. Doot 1DG. Yeah, the previous puzzles felt good. Crate madness of trolls. The thumbnail is something. The thumbnail is a squished skip squeak. I can see it. And he's got a whisker and what, a finger? He's going for a crate? New version. I want to like it. I want to like it. I want to spend more time playing the Puzzle Super World. Neat. Neat. Okay, I'm not soft locked. That's good. Virulent stuff is fun. And I don't think that introducing a mechanic like that, like this guy doesn't collect coins, is wrong, even in a Puzzle Super World. I feel like you need to organically demonstrate to the player that this is a mechanism that's important to solving this puzzle. So that is a puzzle piece the player can see. That's the difference between opening a box of puzzle pieces and the thing being learning how to put the puzzle pieces in the right place, and getting a box of black puzzle pieces with no design, and the challenge being medium. Yeah, I'm still mad about it. I'm gonna be mad about it forever. These boys. He'll just break the box, right? I think that's his whole thing. You're just gonna kill my box. Your father used to get those blank puzzles? Yeah, and I mean, some people like tedium. And for those people, there are precision. There are precision levels. Oops. Oops. Yeah, the argument I come back to for that too, when the point is, and I don't think that's your point, but when the point is, like, let people enjoy things, like, to a point, sure. You know, I tend to yell at things. I'm very critical. Some people are like that. Let me enjoy it. Fuck off. But I get where that perspective comes from. It's like, if people want to be cringe, they can be cringe. But there are some things, and I don't know if blank puzzles are necessarily that, but I tend to go right for the hyperbole of eating poop. Because, yeah, okay, let people enjoy things, but if you keep eating poop until you get really sick, and then you're like, no, I need to eat poop, it's what I'm into. At some point... Does that work? It does work, very weirdly. Do I have to just go fast? Okay. Okay, weird. Something. At some point, you have to be like, no. You are allowed to do most things. You should not eat poop. You definitely should not tell me that eating poop is a good idea. If you're gonna eat poop or do heroin or whatever, you should at least be like, no, I know this is terrible. I know what I'm doing is wrong. Fish. So are we just getting out fast? Yep, we get out fast when we get it, okay. It didn't look like we were gonna get it if we went in there. But then we got it. being punished, or is this correct? Oh, this was correct. Oh, this was not correct. No, this was correct? Oh my god, I almost got the safety coin. Okay. Alright. There we go. Okay. That was correct. Oh. Oh. And I guess the reason why I keep harping on it too isn't like, oh my god, fuck this super world, fuck Carl for liking it or whatever. I'm excited to see his thoughts on those same levels that that stuffed me up there. But the levels that we played previously were absolutely excellent and really, really, really fun. Hey, did I soft lock? Did I just soft lock? Go back and pipe, okay? Okay, no, I didn't soft lock. Okay, there we go. So going back in the pipe almost soft locks, but then you can do it again. The switch flipped every time we go in there. I got it. I see it. But at least it takes care of itself. Although you could have some spikes that were blocked off by blue blocks on that side that then open if that happens to prevent someone from being too confused, but I don't think it's a catastrophe. Spikes blocked by blue blocks at the bottom of the pipe there. So you just die when you come back out of the blocked pipe. Wait, was that was punishment for jumping? Okay, alright. Casey, how you doing? Sports. Oh. There we go. I just refilled it, so it's a little full, so it's gonna fake it out some more. And the catnip, and the treats on camera. We actually just did it. You missed it. But I did it for free because it was a raid. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna remember to do it for free when it's a raid. This kills the Luigi. Yeah, what the fuck? Good, that's good. Now you get to do it again. I am gonna do it again. Now the crackers just had 5 treats, and nobody else came. Not that. I had to give your boss a ride home. And then corner him and ask him for a raise. I love how the coins fell through crackers. Crackers, get the coins next time. Don't look at me. Hey, hot dog, good morning. Oh, he got high and he fell asleep, didn't you? I see you stretching out a little funny. I'm gonna give you some treats here in a sec. Okay, there we go. I learned something. It took me a sec to figure out because it seemed like there was no way that was right because you were spitting the thing up there. So I guess I could have thought about it a little more. But there weren't a lot of other places we could go either, so I'm gonna figure it out eventually. There we go. Learning is good, probably. We failed to learn earlier. He wants coins. He just doesn't know it. Tegan Possum. I am. I did 1,000 endless normal levels, and then this spawned on me. Spawned on top of me over and over. Just jump? Nope. Now jump. Okay. The damage boost there kind of solves that, but maybe that's fine. Do I need this box? Oops. Uh-oh. Meet Tegan, an old friend of mine. Hello, Tegan. Yeah, I think there's files in my Discord somewhere of this hoodie. This one's worse than the original one that I got. It used the exact same pattern, but the second company I ordered from through Printful did a terrible job. Somebody else designed the file. I just messed with the colors. That's still the safety coin. We're gonna go and give these cats some treats in a sec. They all seem to know what's happening. Casey, I don't know how they know, but they must hear something. Something about it. Something about me talking to you, and then they know. Okay, really, Pud? Crackers meowed at me and started nuzzling the green screen, so Pud just climbed on top of him for intimacy. Yeah, he still causes some rage. The in-game... Do you see me? No, you don't see me. In-game, you get a Phanto hoodie in Mario Maker 2 for completing 1,000 endless normal clears. But I also like Phanto. I think Phanto's cool. We're gonna go do this in a sec. Wait, hang on. Hang on, we can do the cat cam. We can do this. Let's see here. Esports. Hot dog. Try to stay in frame, buddy. Where's the little NDI camera? There we go. Hot dog. Hot dog. Stay in frame. Look, a switch two. There. I just have to be careful not to breathe wrong. Really? Echo? Oh yeah. There's gotta be a way for me to mute the NDI source on just this stream. Well, whatever. I was gonna go when I died. So echo time is over. Ow. Additional cat treat time is now. Oh, hang on, I lied. I lied so much. I gotta get chat up. Do. There we go. Meow forever. Do. Okay, now we're ready. Hot dog is still in frame. Oh, I zoomed in too much. Let me get it back on the correct lens here. I think that's the one. Yeah, that looks right. Meow. Are you guys ready for another one? This stream brought to you by Creamy Cat Tit. The only cat tit that's creamy. You know, Crackers? Yeah, he knows. Let's grab the catnip too while we're at it. Ooh, this time we got a higher flow rate. Thanks, bud. Thanks for that. Does your butt want some, Pud? Nope. Although if I put it on him, Hot Dog might lick it off. I'm just petting his butt. And he's happy about it. He does this when he's happy about it. Do you want this, Pud? A little, but he wants butt pets more. I heard catnip. Yep, there's catnip. There's still catnip on here from last time. There's a lot of catnip. This one is Hot Dog. Pud, you almost slipped. That one's Pud. Orange one's Pud. He's a little stupid. This one's Hot Dog. He's a little stupid. They're all a little stupid. Yeah, most of them do. Hot Dog gets weird about it. Hot Dog likes his face brushed with a toothbrush. And he likes to wrestle. And he likes to bite. Do I have any cuts? No, I'm low on Hot Dog cuts. But usually I have some. Pud, are you missing a tooth? No, it's there. It's just you're being weird about how you're eating it. I feel like he's going to knock a tooth out at some time because he's bitey with the other two. Crackers, don't barf. We're gonna eat slow. Slow. Little bit at a time. Don't bite your brother's tongue. Don't eat your brother's tongue. Need a cat emote that eats a treat. We need a treat emote. We need a creamy cat tit emote. Then they'll pop in and be like, I'm sorry, did you just make a joke about shoving glass up a dick hole? Can you not talk about our products? Can we pay you to not show our product? But no, they just make a copyright claim. On YouTube. And I'll get banned. Because YouTube does not care. Puff is missing a tooth? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny when they're missing teeth. It's kind of cute. It's probably sad for him. I don't have a possum. I think there's one in the yard. I saw one on the camera the other day, but I only saw its tail, and the camera does not record anything. Because I'm lazy. Hey, thanks a lot for the follow.
Cheese and Possum has started following.
5
Thank
p.m.
you.
CST or 4 p.m. CST or whatever, you know, it's wrong. It's always wrong, but I start at a time. You have a possum now. Badum. That's it. That's it, crackers. Please don't barf. That's a lot of treats for him in a short time. More of this. Delivered directly to his face. And hot dog. We don't give it to his face so much because he gets itchy. We give it to his butt. Hot dog doesn't care. He may have had enough drugs today. Oh, I left it unpaused. Must have just died of not enough time. Oh no, I dropped the controller and unpaused it. I see what happened. That out of my face. There we go. That was the butterdum I didn't have before. Oops. Oh, is that what we're doing? Okay, there we go. I think Shoddy, one of Shoddy's cats is missing part of an ear. Has an ear crop. I think they do that for 6 cats out on the street or something, right? House I used to live in, we had a yard possum called Frank. Because he was just out there. He would just look at the cats through the window and they would get crazy. They would get fucking bonkers for that because they did not know what the hell he was or what he was doing. I went back. I assumed I should go back, but I should not have. All Black is missing part of an ear. Yeah, Mark Strays for being fixed. Okay. So probably fire right away? Yeah, okay. Oh, the box probably pushes me back in if I don't fire right away. Am I sort of taking damage there? I'm not gonna. Ah. I was supposed to wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it. Yeah, I was supposed to wait. Okay, fine. I guess I will go back to the ice cream and die. Oh, wow. Yeah, if you have Mario Maker levels, I will play them. It does seem like it's a little slower when I start earlier. That's a real consideration. And the last thing I want to do is have to find levels myself. Ugh. Oh, go over there and be an elbow rest. Go in. There we go. Making progress. There we go. think you could almost just make it through there with a mushroom. But I think you can check pretty easily to make sure the player doesn't have one. Coming out of a pipe. Probably other ways too. I'm pretty sure you can check for it. You're unplugging the Genesis. Finally, you beat the... After you finally beat the boss of a game you're trying to beat for a year and a half, you threw Rainbow across the kid's room. You didn't hit the flute? You didn't hit the flute until you hit the wall? The floor. Return to me purring and running against my leg. Wait, is Rambo the cat? The Sega Genesis. The Sega Genesis was purring? That moved him, and he moves back. Okay. Wow, that's just in his mouth. Is that legal? It looks illegal. Wait, is Rambo the cat? Did you throw the cat across the room? Don't throw the cat across the room. Oh, okay. Don't throw the cat across the room. Get a possum and throw that across the room. Pretty sure you're not supposed to throw cats. Especially old cats. Okay, is that cheese? Oh, I can't hit this. Oh, he unplugged the Sega. After the cat unplugged the Sega, after you finally beat the final boss, you threw him across the room. I still feel like it probably wasn't his fault. Her fault. It's fault. Well, it's not Cat's fault. Oh, I gotta get in there faster. Gotta get in there faster. Oh, yeah. Cats usually don't have balls. Crackers is just dead. He's just dead. What are you doing, bud? He's kind of a ball. Look at him. He's kind of a ball. He's ball-shaped. Sports. Interesting. That's a really weird interaction. Yeah, throwing a cat feels a little... There we go. Not too bad. No, I don't think I can do anything with it if I don't think I can bring a box with me either way. I guess I could take damage. Ah. Okay. So we were supposed to take damage there? Oh, can the cat not get out? Maybe the cat can't get out. Okay. Coming back to it. Yeah, I would recommend not throwing cats. In my professional opinion as a cat. Ever. Crackers used to like if I'd kind of toss him on the couch, but I feel like he's old enough now that like helping, like tossing him, like gently letting him go places where he wants to go, like, you know, like this a little bit. Might still be pretty hard on his joints now that he's old. Hot dog tried to go. Hot dog tried to go in. A place that's very hard to jump up to, and he missed, and he fell in both water bowls last night, which was really sad. This, no benefit. He's not doing it. I thought the cat would be able to climb there, but I guess not. Wow, he really just won't climb, huh? We can't duck jump in this match. I'm really surprised we can't get in there. Okay, little holes. Who's I'm sorry, who's little holes? Ooh, could we duck down in the middle of that? I don't know if I think we could duck down in the middle of that and keep one power. I'm just trying to think if there's any weird 3D world things we can get away with in there. There we go. Yeah, I do remember doing that, though. I definitely remember leaving games on overnight all the time so that you don't have to go back and do it again. Oh. Oh, we can't go back up there. That's good.
Goodie. Yeah.
I would leave Sonic 3 on pretty often after doing the debug code because it was so goddamn annoying. It would take me so long to get the fucking code in correctly. Does not work. I think it was Sonic 3 was the one with the really stupid debug code you had to enter in a really short window. Pretty sure it was Sonic 3. It might have been Sonic and Knuckles, but I'm pretty sure it was Sonic 3. Okay. Nope, that does a spring no matter what, and there's nothing we want up there anyway, so let's not do it different. Crackers likes to tip over food. If you leave Crackers alone around Domino's pizza box, he will drag it on the floor so that he can get it open. And you will find him covered in pizza stuff because he loves pizza. I held Y and I got it. One of them had a weird startup code. I think it was Sonic 3 that you had to do like right after the logo, but before Sonic was fully visible or something like that. And then it let you place objects in levels and mess around with a bunch of placeable things. But it was a very short window to put it in. It always took me like 20 minutes to fucking get it. Oh. Oh. Do you have to... Can you just place Spike over Icicle like that? And if nothing goes wrong, like nothing gets mad about it? That seems like one of those things that would be a glitch. That like would not be permitted by the system. But nope, it just works. Wow. Okay. What was the actual fix there? Was it just waiting? I needed to wait in the right place? Sports. Magic. The first Sonic with the debug code, Woodward, and the Ender's Super C. What? It's a what? Get out of there. Do not remember. Maybe it just wasn't interesting. I don't remember what you could do in Sonic 1 with any, We just moving him? Maybe we're just moving him over and over. No? Okay, we just get close. There we go. Okay, there we go. Substage. I found Sonic 1 the least interesting because when we didn't have the spin dash, because I obviously played 2 first. So going back to Sonic 1 always felt like bleh. Did I miss something as I went through there? No? That setup's goofy. I guess once the fish hits you, you're gonna think, oh, okay, so I was just supposed to dodge the fish. That felt goofy.
Yep.
Wait for the mushroom. I get it. Okay, that's clever. I'm dead now. The order I sent, the order I played with the games was 1, 2, Sonic CD, Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles. I never played Sonic CD. Yeah, I played all the Game Boy Advance ones as well. And I really liked the Game Boy Advance ones. Oh, we can just get out of there. Okay. We don't have to dodge the fish. Yeah, I liked the Game Boy Advance ones, although the camera and especially on the early Game Boy Advance, did not do well with fast movement. The blur was rough. But I felt like it really fell off after that. Yeah, well, the first DS game was okay, and then it just kind of fell apart. I don't know, lost interest. The games haven't been good. I played, was it Sonic Mania, the first big one that came out on the Switch, the first big 2D one, but I felt like the ending fight there of just a bunch of robots in a room was the fucking worst, like, final fight they ever did, and it retroactively, oh, I did this one. It retroactively ruined the whole game for me. This is the last one. Pretty good little setup there. Did its job. I saw the key. I saw the locked box, the warp box, and I thought, okay, a key will probably just land on me. So go left. Get out of there. I'm playing through Masterpiece, ROM hack from Maddie of Celeste fame. That has Sonic in it. That counts. That counts as a Sonic game. Those are the good Sonic games still getting made. Keep going in the wrong hole. Yeah, actually, I think every ROM hack she made was Sonic. Yes, Super Sonic Saves the World, Pure Shot, and now Masterpiece all have Sonic as a playable character. Oh, okay. Well, okay, I'll take it. That's weird. I wouldn't expect that to work, but I will take it. Weird setup. Ah. I hope that's not tough to execute. Esports. Maybe we can just get out of there after we get on there. Oop. You triggered a little slow, it spoils it. No, it's gonna block it if we get out of there. Okay. So oh, okay, get on it, get off, and then press against it. Should work. Shouldn't be too awkward to pull off. It looks like it might feel tight in there, and I'm hoping that's not the case when we do it. Okay. It might be a little tight. you give the player a little bit more room in there, actually, let me record it so we can go back. This is a very cool thing on the Switch, too, is if you press home right after you save it, it goes right to the footage or the picture, which is incredibly nice. If you can squeeze a little more room in here, have the snake block be this long instead, and then grab this and drag it all over one tile. If you can give the player one more tile, it should be a little easier to get off and press against the back of the snake. Oh, but then it won't work exactly the same. Oh, actually, no, if the hole is just bigger, that should be, if the hole is 2 tiles wide, I think that'll work just fine. The guy will still fall in there the same way and block you, but it'll be a little easier to get off the snake block and give you a little bit more time to push against it. I don't know, it might make it too easy to do it that way, though. It might be worth looking at. I don't know if there's anything else you can do to make it not janky. Not a little awkward. Yeah, you might be able to just move... Oh, yeah, you might be able to just move the little tongue on the wall there so the player can back off a little bit more easily. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna be really mad if you make me do all of it again. Meowser, gonna kill me. If you can get Blowy Joeys in there, I think Blowy Joeys will maintain floating, okay, good. Will maintain, Meowser's state, and then kill the Blowy Joeys, and then you could delay it a little bit more and set up, at least set up a little tiny bit of, like, a silly animation thing there. Okay, there we go. We just chuck boxes and we're good. Good. That's not too hard to pull off either. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, it definitely feels like, and I swear to God, I've seen 3D World Trolls from you before, right? And it feels a little bit like you're getting your legs in 3D World. I swear to God, I've seen 3D World Trolls from you before. Yeah. So that one feels light. Yeah, we've seen some 3D World stuff before. That one feels light on complexity, but it's also a red coin level, and none of it got too long or crazy or out of control with the length. Yeah, I think that where it's at, I think that the length and everything is pretty good. Yeah, nothing really stuck out as bad. And it didn't feel like we were relying entirely on, like, really low-hanging fruit or, like, really obvious, like, aha, fish in box setups, that kind of thing. There were only a couple of places where you were just slopping on fish and that kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, no, maybe I'm just starting to get a little spoiled by the 3D World levels we've been seeing. Yeah, that was good. That was good overall. Oh, no. Am I just getting used to 3D World so it doesn't feel as fresh? Oh, no. Oh, because yeah, we played a shitload of the we played a bunch from that that one person who bailed, those old ones that felt really modern. We played a couple other ones recently too. God damn, it'll be really sad if the sheen is starting to wear off on 3D World Trolls. D3. I still like 3D World a lot. I still really like the engine. Amagasa, Karakasa. Translator, help. Umbrella, let's go pick up Dad with an umbrella. Rain is falling, it's raining, the road is twilight. I think might have shit a little bit of the bed there on the translation. Dolphin? Oh, did Dolphin make a 3D World Troll level that I'm forgetting? I'm pretty sure Dolphin has done 3D World stuff too. Dolphin. Dolphin laugh. Oh my god, why do I want to throw it there so badly? Is this another children's rhyme? I would guess yes, from the bad translation of the description. Sports. There we go. Oops. Very old Japanese nursery rhyme. What are you gonna do when you run out of Japanese nursery rhymes? American nursery rhymes? We got some pretty bad nursery rhymes. Tonight's dinner is meatballs. my ex got 2 little cats right after we broke up that I named Spaghetti and Meatball because they wouldn't stop crawling all over each other and they looked like noodles. It was pretty cute. GG. They were cute little kitties. Misguided attempt to get me to stay. I hope those cats are doing good. Maybe she died. Yeah, that was good. That was fun. Thankfully, we're not eating cats. Yeah, don't eat cats. Don't eat cats. Don't throw cats. Mexican ribs are nice. Don't eat Mexicans. Those are the 3 rules. Yeah, that was good. That was solid. You know, I have no connection to the nursery rhymes, but the level was fine, and the audio plays out just fine. You don't need to know what it is to experience it. You're not eating Mexicans, right? Are you? Are you? Is that what we're doing now? I haven't checked the news in a couple hours. No, I haven't checked the news since this morning. So if ICE is feeding people Mexicans, or if that's the law now, I don't know. You know, I don't want to get in trouble here. But personally, I would not like any Mexicans for dinner. Thank you. I meant the, yeah, I assumed you meant the meat. The meat. Meat. I had ribs last night. Pork and beef ribs. I had some pre-made pork ribs I froze. Some sous vide ones. I made way too many because I was having a friend over and then he didn't come. And so there was way too much meat, so I just froze a bunch of them. And the pork ribs were a lot better than the Costco beef ribs. Usually I really like beef ribs, but the Costco beef ribs were just sad. They were just really, really sad. They didn't leave enough meat on them. They were just, or the cows weren't meaty. I don't know, but oop, wait, Q8G. Usually I wildly prefer beef ribs to pork ribs because they're usually really, really good, but those were really, really sad. And pork is so cheap right now. Man, you can't go wrong with ribs. Oh, I want ribs now. Is Box to make me ribs for your birthday 1 year? Still waiting for your birthday ribs. Box, please poke her right in the ribs. That's right there. That's ready to go. Hey, did you bring me a level Dolphin maid? That's so funny. With no clears before Dolphin brought it. Oh, good. I hope Dolphin brings it and it's like, wait, you played this? Good. Did Dolphin bring it to somebody else and you saw it? Or do you follow Dolphin and just saw it got uploaded? I'm really bad at checking that stuff. Jump late. Okay. Cute. That's a little hint. Okay, this is showing me the mechanism. Oh, that's fucking cool. All right. Now what? Now am I dead? Okay, yep. Nope. I can leave. What's this checkpoint for? Oops. Bring a new recipe for the sauce for your meatballs? Are you doing meatballs like Italian meatballs? There's more garlic. My honey garlic sauce has more onions in it than garlic. Because garlic is powerful, and onions, when you cook them, is less powerful. Garlic is less powerful too, depending on when you're adding it and how you're adding it. I think I'm a bad person to ask for the opinion on garlic generally, because I like raw garlic, and I put too much garlic in everything. And I just love garlic. Ah, okay. I am supposed to get on here and get off quickly. Got it. See it. Honey garlic sauce. So you're making a honey garlic sauce for your meatballs, which I then... Are sandwiches, maybe? What the fuck? Wanted a cup of diced onions, only 4 cloves of garlic. Yeah, that sounds... I'd say that sounds normal to me. I would put more garlic in than that, though. I would be like, 4 cloves of garlic? No, give me like a fistful. What do you mean a fistful? Just, I don't know, pour a bunch out, and then I just use all of it. Okay, there we go. Oops. Neat. This is pretty neat. Oof. Oof. Dolphin discovered a platform, a weird interaction and turned it into a platforming level. That is very hard. As she do. This is satisfying, though. Okay, I don't know. I wanted to lean into it. I don't know where I'm going there. Fox found you the tiniest little baby garlics. Those, like, like, even, like, this, like, teeny tiny little ones like that, those make me sad. Our local Asian stores will have big things of good quality peeled garlic. Where am I going on that one? I don't see what I'm doing on that one. For a pretty good price, for usually like $5 or $8 for like a big jar of it, and I'll get those. But then Heidi doesn't want to pay them for that for some reason, which is crazy. Because it's a good price and they peel them, like it's good garlic. It's not like cheap Chinese garlic. It's really nice garlic. Oops. And they're big fucking cloves of it. But then she'll say, no, I'll just do it. But then it takes her forever to actually do it. But we currently have some. We currently have some peeled giant bottle of garlic that I'm working my way through. Yeah, moral of the story, I really like garlic. Thought I was gonna eat sport. There it is. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing there. I'm guessing I'm supposed to time out the jump there. But with how much of these are like big, like lean in, stretchy jumps here, I feel like it's really weird to give me this precision jump there without like sticking a one-way up there and trapping me in it. Like telling me to stand still by making me stand still. Because otherwise, I am going to keep wiggling and it's going to keep causing me problems. Yeah, okay. I think I'm supposed to land on there, yeah. Yeah, just trap me up there. Trap me up there on the spring and make me stand still. Ouch. Usually get a 5-pound bag of unpeeled garlic and you spend the day peeling and roasting and then freezing. Yeah, get fresh. That's, I mean, garlic is a pretty good preservative on its own, so it stays fresh for a long fucking time, for weeks or months peeled. So we usually just use it fresh, and then I like eating it raw, so I especially like it fresh. But yeah, it freezes pretty good. If you're planning to roast a lot of it, you know you can roast it in the bulb, right? And then just cut off the top and squeeze it out. And unless you have that tryptophobia thing, it's really easy. Not in your apartment? Something is wrong with your garlic? Or with your fridge? Hungry. Fuck, I like garlic. Everything is wrong with the whole building, yeah. You know, that was always apartment life for me, and I feel like that's apartment life for a lot of people. And obviously, what you get from reading on Reddit is going to be people complaining, not people being like, I love my condo. But it also seems like condos are like the I have money and no sense version of apartment life forever. Condos are the dumbest fucking thing on the planet. I instantly think less of somebody who lives in a condo. Okay. Freezing makes it last the longest. Yeah, that's Good way to do it. And especially if it's cooked, you're not dealing with the cell walls blowing out. You might... I wonder if you'll lose, like, the Allison, like, the spiciness in the garlic. But I guess most people don't like that. That's why I like eating it raw, because I really like that, like, tangy, peppery sensation you get from the fresh Allison just a few minutes after you crush it. Go back and land on that icicle again for that jump. Oh, okay, so I'm not trying to, like, precisely land on it and not hit the screen. That's what I was trying to do, but that seems unnecessary. That's very awkward. Yeah. It's a very awkward little section. Maybe it won't feel as awkward when I get it right, but I feel like the flow is so good up to that point. Let's do it again. One more time. When I roast it in the whole bulb, it was hard to deal with when I went to use it, so I was just peeling before roasting. Oh, okay. I guess it might depend on the bulbs. It might depend on the technique, and I haven't done it in years. I've been buying black garlic, whole bulb black garlic on Amazon for a long time, and it lasts me a long time, but then when I need, like, cooked garlic, when I want, like, a mild garlic flavor, not like a fresh garlic flavor, I'll use the black garlic. So I have very little need to roast garlic anymore. Okay. Oop. Too late on that one. Oops. Oh, my brain broke. I really like garlic. Yep, brain broke. I'm falling off. But yeah, apartments were always like that. Like, rentals were like that too. But I know some rental homes are nice, as depending. But every apartment I stayed in, the management was terrible. The building had severe problems and nobody fixed it. They just say, no, that's normal. No, that's normal. No, that's not something we're gonna fix. No, that's not something that affects your quality of life. Like, are you kidding me? Yes, the sink smelling terrible all the time does actually affect my quality of life. Can you fix the goddamn sink? Can you fix the fucking... There's no U-trap, that kind of thing. Terrible, terrible maintenance, or... Oh, yeah, we'll call someone about it. It'll be a couple of months. Like, what? The fuck do you mean it'll be a couple of months? No, it won't. No, get it right now. No, we only use this one specific plumber. And he books out like months ahead of time, and he's on vacation right now, so we don't know. We'll give him a call and we'll tell you when he's coming. Yeah, that's awkward. It's really hard to feel out what I'm doing there. I really want something to like catch me when I get pushed off the spring, I guess, to jump right off of. Ow. Oops. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. And then Dolphin will bring it, and then we'll one-shot it. They'll be like, wow. I'm like, just kidding. I have so much feedback. Here it is. Here it is. I'm dumb. I'm pretty hungry. I ate lunch. Esports later today, which helped. Me not feel like I'm starving for like multiple hours, but I'm getting pretty hungry. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Just email the health department now. Yeah, honestly, anonymous complaints like that, especially complaints that you know multiple people have complained about, and then you can complain after you call. Like, you can kind of position it so it's hard to pin stuff on you, which honestly feels safer a lot of times. Yeah, entering without... Yeah, at least here in Wisconsin, you need 24 hours notice, and even for emergency visitations, you still need 24 hours notice within reason. And the examples they give in the the fucking code are like a burst pipe, that kind of thing you can enter for, but yeah, for mold you can't. We have really interesting landlord-tenant laws and regulations. There we go. Nice. God damn it, don't put spikes over there. Where if they do stuff that they're not allowed to do, a ton of it, you can always take them to small claims courts, and they will always lose. So landlords go out of their way to do background checks on, okay, and make sure people don't have any court history, because they're crazy about it. They check your credit, they check all that stuff, even small landlords. Because they will lose if you take them to court. And there's always punitives included, like they will expect your rent to be waived, and they will also tell you, like, no, you have to give them money. You have to waive the rent for the time that this was impacting them. In addition, you will be required to furnish rent to them for each of the months that this happened on top as a punitive assessment. So if you were living in with broken heat with just space heaters or whatever for 3 months, they will make them fix it. They will make them waive the rent for those 3 months, and they will order them to give you 3 months rent. They're not going to sign another lease with you, but they're going to be a dickhead next time either. Well, no, they still are. They're still landlords. Rent-seeking behavior. It's called rent-seeking behavior for a reason. Told me they didn't need to tell me when they were entering? Yeah, they absolutely do. Oh. There's gotta be something horrible you could do in a situation like that where you could be like, oh yeah, I mean, if it's an emergency. But the guy is probably just a maintenance guy. Oh, yeah, I see it. I'm supposed to bonk into it. If the guy's just a maintenance guy, it's probably not his fault either. He's probably a victim of the same dickheads, which also feels bad. Did I bounce on something down there? Yeah. Okay, that's what the setup is. I get it. Yeah. Yeah, I guess most apartments I was staying in... Oh, what are we doing? I was staying on somebody else's lease. Yeah. So usually I was leaving because of a breakup or something stupid, rather than having to bail. But yeah, it was always tough to deal with. One fucking apartment I was staying at with a lady, for a while, they wanted to charge per device for Wi-Fi, $25 to access the building Wi-Fi, and they had a deal worked out so you couldn't get your own internet. You had to buy it from their shitty guy, who was just had shitty consumer access points that he was hooking everybody up to. They were constantly overloaded. It was fucked. Everything about it was fucked. The way that he controlled it was by blocking host names. But it was not whitelist only, it was blacklist, because he was using some shitty consumer routers. So I just kept changing my host name every day, and he would go through the list once a day and look at it. And then at some point he came over to yell at me and then try to charge me more, and I, watched what he was doing. He was using this Wi-Fi management tool that was not licensed for commercial use. So I contacted the person who sells it and got him to confirm that he will pursue a legal case if he had information on who was doing it. And I told him that, forwarded him the email, and I was like, so you can buy this software and avoid that painful legal thing, but I will still provide to him all the information about all the tenants here, or you can stop being a bitch and we can just have the Wi-Fi. And he stopped being a bitch. But it was still one of those unbelievably stupid thing where it was like this horrible squabble back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with him being a dickhead about me having 2 devices on the Wi-Fi when he could have just not been a dickhead and there would have been no problems and no one would have known he was breaking the law. No, I did not, I didn't tell on him. I don't think the guy would have actually tried to pursue, he might have, I don't know. It was like a solo dev little project. But he still might have. It probably would have been thousands of dollars, so it might have been worth it. But my only thing was I just wanted the fucking internet to work and him to not be a cunt. Maintenance kept trying to leave through a door into your apartment from the boiler room and not the hatch they entered through. Weird. So there was like a cut through from their boiler room into your apartment? But yeah, always really weird when it's some external company too that you don't know, they don't know you, they don't interact with you, they're interacting with the apartment owners. Oops, missed it. You might be able to actually grab it and drop it and cheese that one a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it's such a fucking awkward situation like that, too, to have random fucking maintenance people. Random fucking weirdos in your house. Because if they steal something, too, the office is gonna be like, no, you misplaced it. No, somebody else did it. You have to have an accounting of every single thing, and you have to have it on camera. And even if you have it on camera, they'll be like, oh, we don't know. I had a fucking... And service, it's getting like that with everything, too. I had an Amazon package get misdelivered today, and I assumed they handed it to a neighbor or something, but I looked, and the time that they said it was delivered, they didn't even drive by. They just, it was one of the early ones that they were delivering for some reason. So those are usually vans. Those are random, normal people. They just kept it. They're just keeping it. And there's nothing I can do. At all. I told Amazon, and they just said thank you for your feedback. They didn't even be like, oh, we'll send another one. They're just like, oh, thank you for your feedback. Are you fucking kidding me? It says handed it directly to a resident. There's no photo of the package. There's no photo of the residence. You absolutely did not do that. Usually I try to avoid the one-day delivery, even if it's free, specifically for that reason, because they fuck it up every time. Because they have delivered, like, expensive shit to my neighbor's house and sent me a picture of my neighbor's house. And I would send them a picture of my house and be like, see, that's a different house. See, the numbers are different. And they would be like, oh, oops. Oh, oops, yeah, we'll attempt to recollect the package and redeliver it. Like, no, you won't. What are you doing? We keep missing that. We're way off there. After this section I gave up here, yeah, I'm struggling with this section. Oh, this is what you meant by CP2. Yeah, I guess I feel like I'm not doing it right, or I'm missing the flow somewhere. Because I get those two, but then I'm always behind when I get to the next one. It's technically CP2 esports, because there was a checkpoint above CP0, I guess. Frustrating. That stuff and the extremely long time for actual maintenance to come through, even in homes I rented. I've heard that multiple times, like, oh, I have a plumber I use, but it'll take a while, and I have to fucking fix it myself. And they'll credit you, but every single time I've asked too is like, okay, this took me like 4 hours. Can you credit? I bill out at $100 an hour. I bill out at $80 an hour, whatever it was at the time. Can you credit me that? Oh, you're not a plumber. Okay, then you fix it. No, I'll credit you for you know, whatever you bought or whatever. If I'd been a little smarter at the time, I guess I could have forged receipts to get them to pay me more. Stealing from thieves, you know, nothing wrong with that. We should all steal from landlords. Yeah, it was just, it was so goddamn frustrating. That's always been frustrating. That's also why I don't understand how anybody wants to deal with a fucking condo and a HOA and all that shit. Like, it seems absolutely miserable to have some new oppressive force of being in charge of how maintenance works and what you're allowed to do in the thing that you now own. It's not even ownership. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how to get on there at the right speed here. Struggling. Snake block is tight, or something's missing. Like Like I'm missing some specific behavior I'm supposed to be doing here. Oops. Hi. Buffy gone. Water here. Can I jump up? No, if I jump later on the snake block, I'm gonna miss that jump. Oops. Yeah, that's especially with the way wages have been stagnant for so long, man. I cannot recommend enough how much people should try to buy houses right now. You're not locked in. You can sell your house to buy another house and use the equity and blah blah, and like any losses you might see, any concerns that you might see, pale in comparison to essentially paying someone else's mortgage. Plus they profit. And you will have to deal with constant headaches, like fucking ants being horrible, and your fucking garage almost collapsing, and God, the insane nonsense, the insane deadly nonsense I've dealt with in this house is out of fucking control. But I would still rather deal with that insane nonsense than deal with some idiot renting me a house that also has insane nonsense that they won't fix. And every stupid mortgage payment is equity, is actual money in the bank. In the form of a house, but it exists. It continues to be sort of yours. Oh, I can't get on there. I can't get it. Yeah, buy a house. Buy a house with your friends. Get yourself a found family put together and buy a fucking house. Because I feel like it's definitely only going to get worse. It's definitely going to turn into, like, we already have a weird thing where wages in general are controlled by a relatively small cast of very wealthy people and business owners in a tight market that's hard to start a business in. It's hard to kind of break into that. I feel like we got to be getting close to it being like to the point where it'll also be, you know, homeowners and multi-homeowners are. That's just something you can't break into anymore. No more land. Oof. 400k and now it's worth 600k. Yeah, and that's probably without doing anything, just inflating at a much higher rate than wages or anything else. And honestly, that's very likely the only way that I'm going to be able to afford elder care is the home that I own will be liquidated for, I guess, trillions of dollars, which will be worth hundreds of dollars in today's wages, but probably enough to you know, afford go to some horrible shithole where I am miserable for a couple of years and then die in my 90s, probably. Maybe I'll find a job with a good retirement plan that isn't horrible. It'd be nice. I had a pretty good retirement that I was putting together 2 jobs back, but I liquidated it to buy a house in the pandemic, which was a pretty good idea. I'm really glad I did that. The last place I was at, they matched 0.25% up to 1%, and the fees on the 401k exceeded what they could ever possibly match unless I made ungodly amount more. It was just a scam. A lot of 401ks are a scam. Frontline did a whole thing on it years and years ago. But you really want to know what the fees are on the 401k before you dump money into it. If they match a lot, if they put a lot in, maybe, but otherwise it's probably... Buying a house in the... Yeah, especially depending on where you are, some places it's absolutely absurd. But it will probably get worse. A lot of places, though, yeah, it's already at the point where, where wages can't keep up with it. Where 2 people's income two married people's income probably can't keep up with it. Yeah, and interest rates are fucking stupid right now. Yeah, that's tough too. You potentially could refinance down the road and get a better interest rate if interest rates improve. That is a thing. So it's not like you're locked into 6% or 8% or whatever forever and ever, but you will be for a while, no matter what happens. Yeah, we got 2.4%. I think Heidi got around that too for hers. But although the market was crazy, the interest rates were really good because things were crazy. I honestly don't know what I'm doing there. How I'm doing anything wrong here. I feel like I definitely feel like you're right that something's missing here. Like I'm missing another spring for this to set up right. But there are some special programs for first-time homebuyers too that help a lot with not needing a large down payment. The first-time homebuyer something or other, FHA loans. We can Google it pretty easy. Minimum down payment is 3.5% of the purchase price if your credit score isn't in the toilet. Which isn't too hard if you're not, even if you just get started on it, you can get. I got mine up from the toilet to above 600 in just a year. And 3.5% of $500,000  500 is really be able to do this in my head. 3%, 1.5% of $1 million, 1,000, no, not 1,000, 10,000. Oh, that's still gonna be a good amount. I'm just gonna Google it. 3.5% of 500,000. Still gonna be 17,000. Yeah. Hey, cockroaches need somewhere to live too, and it's that house, that 200K house in New Jersey. But no, we're basically done with that in central Wisconsin. In rural areas, there are cheaper homes in pretty rural areas, and we have more internet in rural areas now than we used to. But that doesn't matter if you work on site. If you have to drive to a job, it's hard to find work in places like that. No, I don't want to move to New Jersey. I've seen the Jersey Shore and nothing else, and I assume everyone there is like that. Got nothing. How you doing tonight, Madeline? Ah. $400K. Well, $400K, and then you need really good fire insurance. Boom, problem solved. Everything in a fireproof safe. Yeah, all the places that are gonna start on fire and flood too is just things are gonna get crazy. Things are gonna get real crazy at some point. The Highway 10 fault is gonna fall apart at some point. The thing we were going on about was purchasing a home. But that is a thing some people do, is they'll put together offer with like a group or agreement with a group, and a bunch of people will go in on a home together. But then one of you is basically a landlord and chasing the rest around. Oh, that one. Yeah, I just lost my insurance because I make too much, Almost rich. making essentially $1,200 a year, but you know, it counts as a lot more because of how math works. Yeah, do you guys have rent control stuff there? Even if you do, like, there's some affordable housing stuff in Wisconsin, but the wait list is, the last time I was looking at it was like 20 years, and I've only heard it got worse and worse. Like, once you're in one, you stay there forever, and landlords hate you. They hate everyone. They hate every part of it, and I have no idea how it benefits them, or what the go is for that, but yeah, it seems like it's miserable. Absolutely miserable to be involved in that program, and then you're chained to that place. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the thing too, is like the federal poverty rate is like absurdly small because they just haven't recalculated it. Oops. How'd that happen? Can I do something with that? Can I cheese this? I don't know how Dolphin did this. This is crazy. Yeah, you have to make too little. You have to make too little to afford affordable housing in order to afford it. Yep. Yeah, it's on my list. I'm going to try to do it this Thursday. I have Obamacare for the next month because they won't be able to give it to me next month anyway. But I want to call the stupid Medicare, whatever, the poor people one, people, and be like, so why was I qualified and then not qualified when nothing changed with my income? And throw a fit, and then just hopefully get somebody empathetic who understands how frustrating it is, and be like, okay, if I waive $200 in rent, does that put me under for sure, and I will stay under no matter what, and then it won't change until I get a job? Amount that you have to make to get affordable housing means you have to have a full-time minimum wage job. Oh, God. Yeah, I keep trying to stretch a little bit and get moving in other directions, but no matter what, it just doesn't feel like we're landing in the right places. Oh yeah, I guess all the people I ever knew in affordable housing were in duplexes and townhouses. And I always assumed there was some reason for that there was like some tax break they would get by having like one, but there was never a good reason to have that many, so there were so few people in them. Yeah, Canada is not a big fan of not high value Americans, I guess. We looked a good deal at how we could do that, and if we could find remote positions in Canada, we might be able to then look at emigrating, but it's tough. They have a housing crisis up there currently too. Their housing stuff up there in a lot of places is fucking bonkers. Yeah, just don't get a job. Just be unemployed. Duh. Anyone can get medical treatment with a gun. Why are you guys making this so hard? You just get a gun and you either shoot yourself or threaten somebody, and then they'll give you medical treatment. Oh, you'll go to jail. Yeah, you get treatment in jail too. Okay, that one we didn't go fast on, but I think we were going fast other times. Everybody bitching about health insurance. You just need the power of violence. Definitely gonna have to spend a lot more time. I have 2 things that my recruiters put me out for that look good. One looks good and pays way more than I deserve, that I'm gonna have to lie and say I'm qualified for, and then if they do schedule an interview, I'm gonna have to spin up an Azure instance and start cramming, start practicing, so I can lie, and then I'll figure it out on the job. Oh, just let me have it once! And the other one I'm definitely overqualified for, but 40 an hour on contract, so should be 50, 60 off contract. They want to hire me. I'm good at stuff. I am this annoying in person. I am intense and can be hard to deal with. I'm very aware of all this stuff. Remote, I am a fucking great employee. I get my work done as fast as I possibly can and will generally find other work to do, and then we'll dick around after I feel like I've done more than I need to. But I will get shit done. So hopefully they can get me sent out for that. I usually do well if I get interviews, but that has not been happening this time around. Oh. But I'm gonna have to start applying more directly with places too. The LinkedIn and the system, like the built-in systems to apply, it seems like recruiters are flat out not looking at those and are not responding to those, because a ton of those are resulting in no response at all, even for positions I'm definitely qualified for or overqualified for. I don't know how we could possibly get it tighter than that. I do not know how we could tighten this up, but this segment definitely needs to fucking let off its ass a little bit here. Maybe we can skip the springs. Yeah, I'm sure a good number are. If they look fake, I'm not applying. And I'm verifying that the company like exists where it says it exists and they don't have an obviously just spun up website. And it's not impossible to fake it, but like 80 to 90 jobs that I'm looking at for like specific sysadmin roles are probably not fake every week. I think that the market has just gotten so tight that they're just not fucking, they're not bothering. That they're preferentially looking at people who went to the website to apply rather than people who applied through LinkedIn, and selecting those people for whatever reason, because it's easier to sort through a smaller pile, probably. Or or fucking LinkedIn. Ah, shit. Now I have to figure out. Ah, shit. Or fucking LinkedIn is preferentially sorting the applications for people who pay for LinkedIn Copilot AI versus people who don't. Or maybe LinkedIn isn't even making the applications sent through LinkedIn available for people who don't pay for Copilot unless they pay extra. Like the pay to try and prioritize monetized users, basically. That absolutely could be the case. Microsoft is definitely... We're definitely in a position politically where the corporate oligarchs feel like they can get away with corporate oligarchy. Yeah. Yeah, because you could just pay Trump for a pardon, so... This is the time to do crazy shit. It got worse, too. It definitely went from, like, some of them wouldn't reply, and that's normal, but I would get a reply for every single one thanking me for the application, and then a week or two later be like, we've decided to go with another candidate or whatever. Okay. To the point where, like, the last 2 weeks, I've gotten one or less. Yeah, about one from each batch. Usually once a week, I'll apply for a huge pile, and I'm just not getting a response at all. Yeah. That could be a toot, that a lot of places are just putting up nonsense listings or not closing listings that they no longer intend to fill for whatever reason. And I don't understand the value of that, but I kept seeing that with right after I lost my job, I was applying for a lot of Fed jobs, looking for something I could just get locked into. And Where are we here? Trying. And those, at the very least, have laws surrounding how they work. But what I kept seeing them do was backdating the roles. After I would apply, they would a couple days later I would pull it up again, and they would backdate it as having closed before I applied, because they were just trying to throw out all the applications. Are you guys seriously gonna stop? I was trying to show off what you were trying to do there, Pud. Pud was trying to do his weird sex thing with crackers. Yep, they stopped. They stopped and stopped being funny. It was good, too. He was really getting in there. He was holding him down and, like, he was really getting in there. Thought he was going to get back to it, but no. I need to have the camera, like, ready in a discreet way. Oh, shut up, Crackers. I'm playing video games, see? I'm not watching you. Shut up. Get a hot dog cam and just move it over, yeah. Or a PTZ cam up there that points at the hot tub, but then I can move it. Position 2 is wrestling zone. Oh. Dolphin, I need you. I need you here so I can tell you you're bad. Yeah, go up there and wrestle. Crackers, get up there. A lot of places are asking for like so much experience, it's insane too. I keep seeing that. I've seen a couple of places asking for 25 or 30 years in cybersecurity. Like, bitch, it's 2025. This barely existed 10 years ago. I think a lot of that is a negotiating tactic to be like, well, you don't have 25 years of experience, so rather than the listed wages that we have to show you because of whatever state we're in, we want to offer you way less. But now wrestle him. I honestly have no idea how I could possibly get out further. Like, I do not see what it is. Maybe I'm not supposed to touch the ceiling somewhere, and it's slowing me down? Oh. Yeah, pretty much. There are probably a small number of firms doing some stuff like that in the 90s, but basically none. No, it doesn't seem like not touching the ceiling there gets me anywhere forward. No, real general security stuff. Real general. I've never had a strongly specialized security position in defensive or offensive security. But yeah, in general, most corp security focused roles are defensive security. Very, very few orgs have any offensive security on staff. They'll contract it if they do it at all. But most people go through MSPs for offensive security if they want it at all. Most places don't want to know. Most places do not want to know unless they need really, really good insurance that actually dots the T's and crosses their I's. Most people don't want to know because it's a lot easier to just pretend to be naive, and nobody pays a price for a breach anymore. So even big corporations don't really want to know. I think wrestling time is over. As already, I had my phone over here all set up. Yeah, I feel like I've had this feedback for Dolphin before, but the second segment here is like 1,000 times harder than the first segment, which isn't necessarily bad, but either cool off here or, you know, fight the player's face off earlier. Yeah, it's a really cool momentum trick, but the fact that I haven't even in 200 some attempts on this side I haven't even once been able to get it, I think speaks well to what we're looking at here. That's it, right? Yeah. Close it, because I'm going to wrap up pretty soon here. But we'll go look at the super world and see what the next level looks like. And, someone tell me who to raid. Do. Look, I don't see anybody sticking out. Oh, Janine's going. Okay, played. Do. Wow. Raid D Steves. Take a look at that in a sec here. Play. Mungry. Is Mungry a person, or is that a feeling that you have? Are you mad and hungry? Angry? Mungry. I'm not hangry, I'm mungry. I'm mad. Hungry. Dreamer? Okay. Oh, no, we did look at this one. Okay, so I guess maybe we didn't notice that last time? I'm pretty sure we looked at this one. I remember fucking around with those for a while, yeah. Oh, yeah, we had a couple of pieces put together for this one. And still couldn't sort this one out either, yeah. Oh. What we want is a 70-year-old ex-military people. Yeah, maybe. I feel like there can't be that many people looking for it. But they still might be looking for somebody with as much experience as possible. Maybe for a specific compliance reason. Oh, yeah. Wasn't there something crazy with that? Man, I do not remember this one at all, but I think that we might be getting boxed out on the hip world here. Hi, Crackers. What are you yelling about? And sneezing about. At least you didn't barf, bud. That's the key. There's something with the bomb, too. Oh, there was a lot here. There's a lot here that we couldn't figure out. Oh yeah, how do we break that block now? Huh. I guess we have to break that first with the Bob-omb. Man, I wish I could remember all the things that we had put together here. I'm sure it'll come back if I touch it for a minute here before we move on. Before we raid out. That's wrong. I have to pee. Damn, do I am hungry. Hungry might win because that's a really funny word. Hungry. Oh yeah, we could let him be poisonous and then we get hot fish. He does not respawn either, so maybe that's necessary. Oh, I got post-nasal drip. Oh man, I've been off my allergy medicine for a day because of prescription nonsense. I have it now. I should have just taken one, but I usually take it at night because it makes me a little tired. Wait, I need you to come with me. Yeah, don't go up there. That's wrong. Yoshi, move. God damn. Okay, hot mouth. Do that. Does that assist me? Does that help? I can't get that POW from here. I don't know if I can get that POW at all.
Spaghetti meatballs.
A little bit. I think I can get that POW. Yeah. Esports. There's a P-switch over there, so I feel like that might be the weird mechanism that we're using to basically steal a Yoshi. But I don't know what else we're doing here. I'm hungry. Ow. Can we move, that muncher somehow? Fox, are you familiar with, Sean Hip at all? Would you say that the puzzles often require, very obscure mechanic? Oops, that was wrong. To solve? No key. What gets rid of munchers? POW? Eat the spring, probably? The spring won't turn the other way to move the muncher, though. I feel like it's probably moving it. It could be the POW, but we can't get the POW. But there is a POW up there. Nope, that was wrong. We need to do the other one. My God. We need to do the other one first. I'm pretty sure. Oh. There's a POW up there. Oh yeah, I should hide the overlay if we're gonna look at a puzzle for a little bit before I angrily quit. Tongue could get POW, but I can't get Tongue up to there. I might be able to get Tongue up there from there, but that won't reach. Tongue do not reach that far, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it does. Here, you drop out of there. Be hot. Hot, hot fish. But I still have no capacity to get Yoshi into there, best I can tell. Hot, hot fish. I can get me into here. And I can do this repeatedly to get more bombs. Here he is, the crack man. Doing his job. Being a crackhead. I don't think he's coming back. I don't think they're gonna come back and wrestle. Oh. Do, 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 do. Cat treats? There's one lonely treat fell. Crackers is back. There he is. The crack man. Wow, you ate that treat really slowly, Crackers.
Oh.
I can do that. Gotta see ya. Oh, probably gotta go see ya? Probably? Yeah. I probably got rid of Yoshi too soon. There's probably something else I have to do with Yoshi before I can do the other things I'm doing. Open the Switch again, do anything? No. Yeah, we can't get over there fast enough to get Yoshi out of there. Nothing else will block him except for that block, so we really only get Yoshi that one time. I don't think Yoshi could link a POW from 4 tiles across, but even if I could, I can't get him through there without getting the POW or P-switch, and I have no capacity to get the P-switch. I don't think a spring like this will move the Muncher, but I guess we can check by doing it probably wrong. Crackers, what are you doing?
Oh.
Yeah, no, will not move. Will not move the guy. No other bombs we can get. Lit bomb. Yeah, no, lit bombs don't go in Yoshi's mouth. Are you coming up here on the lap? Show overlay broke? Oh no, I just didn't push it. There he is. How big he is. You gonna help me play Mario Maker like this? You're purring, so you obviously like this as long as I pet you. Don't look horrified. No, you just want to get pet. He's like, no, I mostly want you to pet me. Don't squish me. Don't squish me so that you can get what you want. Fine. You get armpit squeeze. I'm petting him. I'm squeezing him with my arm. That's petting, right? What do you think? Is that petting or no? Oh, you don't have anything to say about that? Usually you have a lot to say. You're not going to talk to me now? You're just gonna purr? Like I didn't pet you all day? Like you weren't on my lap for 2 hours? Yeah, he likes this. He likes when you do this to his face. Regardless of what it looks like. Purring harder. Crackers, talk on the microphone. Say hello. Say hello. What if I squeeze your belly a little? Does that make you mad? Does that make you mad enough to talk? No? Not even a little pinch? Nope. Wow, look at him. Look at him try to get pet. My hand is near him and he's like, yeah, put that on me. Yeah, okay, yep. And then I'll just push myself into it as hard as I can. Wow, Crackers. You certainly are an old cat now. Hi. Do you want the brush? Let's see if he wants the brush. Okay, here's the nose. He's purring harder and he's wiggling. I have a bigger camera. I do. This one? Yeah, kind of bigger. That's his face. There's his little teeth. You made me put it in your eye, Crackers. I'm trying to keep you in frame. This is the stream now. We're just gonna do this. I'm gonna keep brushing his eyes open. What's this other Mario Maker 2 cam? Why do I have so many duplicate cameras? Here, be in frame better. Right at the camera. And get brushed. Sorry, I'm watching the camera. Yeah, he'll let you look at his teeth if he's happy. He's got all of them. See? He also likes when you pet him back here. I don't know why, but I feel like he probably has itchy teeth. Do you have itchy teeth, Crackers? Because you've always liked this. Is the next one just a shot of your nose? Maybe. Let's see. Mario Maker 2 cat cam. Mario Maker 2 cam. I don't have another one. He also likes the toothbrush. I'm gonna need a big toothbrush, I think. Hitting him so hard his eyes open is very funny. Oh, that's where the scent glands are. I think he has scent glands in his butthole. Because he's stinky. Aren't you, bud? Aren't you, bud? He's just bad at cleaning himself. The toothbrushes are. You don't have more? That's it? What are you grumbling about? Are you just that mad that I stopped brushing you? Please tell the world how mad you are. What are you so grumbly about all of a sudden? He's getting grumpy. I don't know why, but I'm gonna keep messing with him so he makes funny noises. What was that, buddy? One more time? Into the mic, please. I hope you guys can hear that. He's being weird. Are you over it? Yep, he's over being pet. Goodbye. Okay. You heard him? Good. Good, because he was being crazy.
Ow. Ow.
I think I've been all hipped out.
Ow.
Deshawned.
Ow. Ow.
Might take another peek at this one. This one hasn't really made me as mad.
Ow.
But looking at those other two and thinking, at least it feels like we're trapped between two very difficult fringe mechanisms. Redeemed catnip sprinkle. Yes, they were sprinkled and rained and treated. Cat crackers on. Oh yeah, yeah. Especially if we had a better camera view for it. Oh, or I could just point this at him and then drug him directly. He doesn't really get super chill if you drug him directly, though. He tends to get, like, hyper a little. And rolly. Rusty. Yeah, kind of bigger. Oh, yeah, look. There's all his teeth. Good. Good clip. Good cat clip. Okay, so. There was Mungry. Mangry? Mungry. Mungry. There it is. Let's see here. Raid. Mungry. Halo Infinite. Do 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 do. Hit start raid. Do, do. Can you lick as you come out the door? Oh, we'll check that really quick here, but we did try that a couple of times, and as best I could tell, no. Y and X both lick, so let's try that. Yeah, holding up and Y and X does not get it. Do. So what do we do? Do we do the crack man? Which quote do we do? We gotta be ready. Coming. Do 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 do. Wait for clip. Wait for clip. I'm waiting, but there's a countdown bar. Good. I'll pull that one up too. Crackers talk on the microphone. That was the most freshest one. Oh, we're getting close. I gotta grab one. Just do. Here he is, the crack man. Yep, that's the one. Oh, I don't have a crackers emote? Oh well, we'll do the angry putt emote. There it is. I'm gonna click the button here in a sec. Yeah, you guys have a good night. We'll be back doing some more Mario Maker tomorrow at probably the same time, and then, you know, random time another time. Have a good night. Oh, did I pull it up? I did pull it up. Oh, it's trying to play an ad at me. Have a good night. We're out of here. Say the thing.
Others do not. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
These guys had camel here.